Ladies and gentlemen, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you decided to be on Di-RRec Gaming tonight.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Wait, what? What's up? What's up? What's up, man? We are here tonight. We are here. What's up? Love that intro, man. Love that intro.
Rome is burning, people. Rome is burning. Do you smell the smoke? Do you smell the smoke? It seems that the king of the crowns 2013 V3 is finally about to meet his death. I see Spider-Man pajamas on fire. I see crumbling buildings. I see companies closing. I see all type of stocks. It seems that old Jim did a big number. It's so funny that a good friend, Sean Layden, said that you can't do what you were going to do as far as AAA games. And look, the man was right, people. The man was right. Because on the horizon, you see that Rome is burning. The same people at 2013 that left us, the same people that stepped on Xbox, the same people that thought that Xbox would go the way of Atari. Oh, it's so sweet. Such revenge, such cold as a dish, huh? They say that the art of war, right? Well, people, Rome is burning. The king is finally going to go down. Everything has come around, and it took 10 years. Activision, Blizzard, King, Snatch Call of Duty, their biggest third party. Oh, and people thought that New Legal and everybody else was crazy. That's their biggest moneymaker. Oh, it gets worse. Because now the first party titles are coming. Game Pass is not a farce. It's bringing them to their knees. And now we hear that they want to raise their games to $80 to $100. Spider-Man 2 didn't sell as well as it did, huh? Ratchet and Clank, only 1.1 million units in your game that was 2 years away. Wolverine is being played on PC as a demo right now. Insomniac is crumbling. Another company closed from PSVR 2. And Sony wants Insomniac to get rid of 50 to 70% of their staff because they're going to turn Insomniac into a Marvel studio. Oh, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. Do you remember Halo, Gears, Forza? Remember that? The general has spoken. I'm out.
Damn.
I go by the name of the New Legal, Crazy Lou Gaming, Spark 117. My man Fugly in the chit chat. It's gonna be a long night. Slow cook tonight, baby. Get ready.
I'm hurting, man. I'm hurting after hearing that. I'm hurting real bad. $80 to $100. I mean, my heart started jumping right there. Oh my God, $80 to $100. We're gonna cook, man. We're gonna have some fun. Ooh.
We're gonna cook and have some fun, people. Yep. You know what cracks me up, Lou?
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, give me a second, Lou. Take over real quick. I'm finna go get me some drink.
You get something to drink? Oh man! Oh, so okay. So I got this thing right now. What's up? How is everybody doing? Yes. Tonight we're cooking. Tonight we're gonna talk about what's been going on this crazy damn week. I mean, a lot of stuff has been going on, guys. It's been crazy. It's been insane. I mean, seriously, Sony going downhill. What?
Slow cooking tonight. There's
oh my God, Sony
Got a lot
going.
to cover on.
Oh my God, Spartan, man, Spartan. Sony's numbers, man, they seem not to add up that correctly, don't they? I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on with those numbers. I mean, people saying it's so 50 million, huh?
They're forgetting, going to the fact that Sony stated that they're going to be including their PS portals as console sales. That they haven't distinguished the difference between shipped to retailers and sold to customers. Yet they bundle that as all in one, and now they're saying 50. Congratulations to them. But the amount of active users that we see online that are not playing games on the Sony side, that's just in shambles and embarrassing. Shame on you, Sony.
You know what? Forget all of that, man. We're going to get to that in a minute. I don't even think nobody would understand that even if we spoke on that right now.
Nope, nobody would. I just brought up the subject because
tonight. I'm going to break that down tonight, too. That's all going down, people. It's too easy out here. So, what's good, everybody? You know what time it is, man.
Happy holidays,
It's Di-RRec gaming time, people. And I just want to tell everybody out here, Merry Christmas, y'all. Merry Christmas. This is the grand finale show of the year. 2023 was a blessed year for everybody, man. We're alive. There's nothing to be ashamed of. You're good. You got your health. You know, listen, man. We're just trying to be safe. We're just trying to be here for another year, man. 2024 is right around the corner. We got another week.
Yes,
man. I'm sipping on my sweet tea. I got the realest one joining in. I got RSJ. I got my man RSJ fan 05 in the building. I got my man Wilkin in the building. We here. You know what I'm saying? We here, baby. The energy is up. The energy is up. Don't worry, man. The energy is up. We slow cooking tonight. Oh, man. Cypher Type is in the building. Welcome, man. More people get on in here. Listen, to everybody around the world, man. Shout outs to your country. Shout outs to your flag. Shout outs to where you represent on your country, on your continent, whatever country you're from. We're grateful that you are here. We're grateful that you are here because we're going to slow cook tonight. We got to take things back, man. We're just going to be truthful about it all. You know what I'm saying? The truth of all truths. The writing is on the wall, people. So I know it's hard out here. You know, if you've been, rocking with PlayStation for a while. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with that, right? We don't care where you go. I feel weak, man. Hold on. I'll be right back. I feel weak.
You feel weak? What's up, realist? How you doing, brother? How you doing? Hello? Anybody in here? Spartan.
Bro, I was sitting here talking on mute. So what's up, Louis, Spartan, chat? Man, I feel great though. I feel great. Headed into 2024 after this grand 2023 in this Xbox community.
Yes,
hey, but you know what? But as a gamer, man, I like to consider all gamers as a family.
Yep.
And our brethren on the other side, they're about to get it dirty. And I just feel bad for them, man. I think that was Wilkin in the chat that said $150 games.
So after boss?
Oh yeah, after boss in the chat too. I can't see the chat, but man, it's about to get bad. But I know we're gonna get into it. So since you're feeling better, what you on, Legal?
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling good, man. We're gonna cook it up tonight.
You were just feeling bad. Now you feeling good, man. What's going on with you, man?
Oh man, I'm up here just killing, man. It's the holiday spirit.
The holiday spirit pick you up and put you down.
Facts. You know what it is, We got all this news going on. We got all this cover up. We got all these tears. That's what makes the best show, man. When you show these tears and the cover ups popping out and all this pampering going on. But you know what? We're back to the console sales. And nobody wants to tell the truth, realist. So, it's like we got to do this show. We got to do this show, Spartan. We got to do this show, chit chat. somebody's got to tell them what the writing on the wall is all about, man. We're gonna do this. So I mean, listen. Every time around this year, every time around this moment in time, it seems like at the end of every year, close around Christmas, Sony gets hacked. It's almost damn near tradition. Dolan Night, what's good? B Records, what's up? Yo, let me do this right. Let's get this one out of the way, right, Lou? Let's get this out of the way. Spartan and Realist. Listen, make yourself at home on Di-RRec Gaming. If you're new to the channel, God bless you. We're thankful that you are here. Make yourself comfortable, get you some popcorn, kick your feet up, relax. You're home. If you're just a gamer running around in these YouTube streets and you stumbled up on our show, make yourself at home. We're thankful. We're grateful. In the meantime, if you find out that we are what you are about and you like our channel, please subscribe to it. Hit the notification bell. Don't ever miss a beat because we work hard over here. Don't ever miss a beat. We swing nothing but grand slams. Listen, I'm here to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help us gaming. We're not here to lie to you. We're not here to pamper you. We're not here to change your diapers. We're not in here to tickle your Elmo. We're not in here to confetti your feelings. We're not in here to get you all emotional. We're not scared. We don't have our hands out. We're not worried about who we're going to offend. You know, Jesus, the Christ, offended people. So we're not here to worry about who we're going to offend. Not when you're about the truth. Not when you spit from the heart. When you spit from the heart, it's all honesty. It's all honest, opinionated matter. That's what we bring to the table. But our convictions are solid. We're Xbox fans first before anything else. We don't care if you're a multi-console owner. Many of us are multi-console owners. You're not less of a gamer because you only have one console. That doesn't make you less than a gamer. That doesn't make it to where you can't come out and speak your truths on what you have and what you play. You may not even have a console. You might just have a handheld. Guess what? You are still a gamer. You may not have any of those things. And all you do is go to the arcades and play on the arcades. Guess what, folks? You are a gamer. We're not here to validate myths. We're not here to validate theories. We're not here to uphold narratives. None of that stuff works and lives and thrives on Di-RRec Gaming. Everything here is from the heart. Everything here is from the life, the culture of gaming. I don't care about how many subs another YouTuber has. I don't care about what other YouTuber's agenda is. When you over here on Di-RRec Gaming, we give back to the community that we love. We give back to the greatest gaming community in the history of console space. That's the Xbox community. The only place where you're gonna have clubs, the only place where you're gonna have deep gaming chats, the gods of the achievements. Yo, what is it? The gods of the groups. All of that is from Xbox. All the first shooters, everything. Yo, RWK_88. Double salute, man. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. The Xbox International Podcast. Lou, your family is here.
Oh, that's me. That's me in the chat. That's me.
Lou representing the channel. Well, check it out. Hey, shout out to your team anyway. Shout out to them.
I love them. I love them.
They're having a great holiday weekend as well. Shout out to the Xbox International Podcast. That's Crazy Lou's gaming territory right there.
Yeah.
We're so happy to have him. He's attacked me since day one. So I'm happy that he just enjoys being over here. He's just a guest, people. We're going to get into more details on what me and him have cooking.
Yep.
And the future and what our plans are. So we're very excited on that. He's got a lot of stuff on his mind. He's got a lot of stuff in his heart. Lou really cares about the Xbox community. The guy, I mean, the stuff that he's talked to me about, the guy has a lot of love for the Xbox community. And there's a lot of things that me and him share in common. Sanchez Gaming, man, what's good, baby? Games Traders, my man, Games Heroes in the building. What's up, fam? Dr. Vodka in the building. Yes, sir. And you know, listen, man, we're not here to, you know, let me put it like this. It's always good to see new faces. That's who we're targeting. We want to target new faces. We want people in the Xbox streets to understand they have somewhere to go. They have somewhere where they can sit back, crack up, and talk their language. That's what we're trying to do here. We got people like the realest one, Stormtrooper, out here for Xbox. A man of many avenues. The man's been on so many consoles, you name it. The man's been on high-end PCs, you name it. Man's got handhelds. The man's done it all. But guess what? If you ask him, realist, where you want to be at, he's going to tell you on Xbox. People aren't just Xbox fans just to be Xbox fans. I've always said this on Di-RRec Gaming. I'm just a gamer that just so happens to be on YouTube. Don't ever get it twisted. It's not the other way around. I'm not a YouTuber. All right? I'm not a content creator. I'm just me. Di-RRec Gaming is a reflection of just gamers talking games, talking the news, talking what we feel. This Di-RRec Gaming, what you're seeing, is the personification of the Xbox chat room brought to life. This is how it is when we're on the Xbox in the chat. Just you can visually see it. That's all we're doing here. It's no gimmicks. It ain't nothing else to it. So with that, let's take a little break. And when we get back, we're going to start this damn show up. What y'all think about that? You know what, man? I like my little 3D intro up on here right now. Let's just give it some love. I like that, man. I mean, hey, I'm feeling good out here, really.
That's pretty freaking cool, man.
Thanks, man. People mad and stuff, man. Listen, it's the
no, they're not in the holiday spirit because someone's not giving to them.
Damn, I mean, Xbox is beautiful out here. We got Force Legend in the building. We got Fugly in the building. Hey, get it out there, y'all. Share, share, share. This is for the Xbox community. We're here tonight. We're not rushing. We're going to slow cook this. So, Lou, you the guest, man.
What's up, brother? What's up?
King Solomon. Yo, King Solomon 8'6". King Solomon, the king of all wisdoms. The man, the original 666, King Solomon, the Midas touch. Everything was gold in his days. Everything. King Solomon, the son of David. Yo, good to have you, fam. Good to have you. Yo, Lou, what's going on out here, man?
Wow.
It's a lot of fire in the PlayStation streets.
Damn.
A lot of confusion. People really don't know. It's a lot of fear. A lot of fear. You see it. People are shaking. People are really trying to create something that's not going to exist. Spider-Man is going to be repeatedly done over and over again. We found out that poor Wolverine, he's not getting no love out here. It is sad, right? When devs who are working hard, no matter where they're working on, no matter what side they're working on, right?
Yep.
They get hacked.
Yep.
And their work gets leaked out to the world. And that's the easy part, right? Right, streets, that's the easy part. We can start there and act like we don't really understand what the real problem is, realist. Spartan, chat. We can all fake the funk. But if we did that on Di-RRec Gaming, it just wouldn't be Di-RRec Gaming now, wouldn't it? Deploy, you know why you come here, fam. Force of King, you know Forza, you know why you come here. The whole chat know why they come here. Y'all come here because we gonna tell it 100%. There ain't no 3/4 here. There ain't no 50% here, Lou. We're going to get down when they say, listen, deploy, right? Vodka, they say, hey, when you want to tackle a problem, right? When you want to confront an issue, realist, when you want to get down to the bottom of it, Spartan, chat, what do they tell you to go to? They say, go to the source. So why is it that nobody wants to go to the source? Oh, not because I got my emotions filled on. My emotions are filled at the source. You can't talk about my baby. Lou, get that PlayStation 5 real quick for me.
Oh, right up. All right. Coming right up. Hold on. Let me go get it. Let me go get my baby. Let me go get my baby.
Make sure you pamper that baby.
Oh, Lord.
You trying to make the man throw his back out, man. God dang, man. You man inconsiderate, man. We're gonna throw he gonna throw his back out, man.
No, really. I'm just trying to make his arm strong, baby.
I'll tell you.
Hey, he ain't gonna be able to show up to work after the holiday.
Let me tell you something. The other day, the other day, I had a wind in my bag because of carrying this baby. You're getting too heavy for me, baby.
Yeah, but since he wants you to go pick that crap up, he ought to put something on the chiropractor.
Yeah, you should, baby. I mean, you got to pay my chiropractor because my back is hurting after me carrying all these hits. But I love you, though. She's so beautiful. She's gorgeous, man. I'm telling you, this baby is gorgeous. Look at her. Nice, thick body, weighing 17 pounds. I mean, look at that baby with all the power in the world. Yeah, you got power. You tell me.
Yo, walling tonight.
Yeah, hey, he gotta pick it up and dust it off.
Yeah, there you go.
Yo.
Hey, let's get the biceps going. Let's go. Triceps. I didn't do triceps.
Hey, wax on, wax off.
There you go. Triceps.
Now that you got that bad boy, now that you got that bad boy, and you pampering it, you giving it all that love, right?
Yeah, I gotta give it the love. Why not? We give love. Why not? She's beautiful. Look at that thick body. Curves, man. Look at them curves. She's as big as my full-time PC, man. She's gorgeous.
Cypher Type said PlayStation is the only console that you have to lift your legs with. Facts. Listen, we're all about safety here on Di-RRec Gaming. Make sure you bend down, squat when you pick it up. Make sure you have one hand on one edge while the other one's at the top, and you lift up, straight up. Make sure your back is straight when you lift that bad boy.
Man, Cypher
getting hurt.
Cypher, can you imagine this? I did a video the other day with the PlayStation tied to my belt. Galloping with 2 coconuts. I did the whole coconut, what's it called? Monty Python thing, Holy Grail. I've been smacking those coconuts right in that PlayStation, to do a Braveheart kind of thing video. I painted my face and everything. And man, it took me 2 days to recover from my lower back. That's how heavy this baby is. I'm telling you, it's heavy. It's
going in on you. They going in on you. Golden said you need to wear a mask so you inhale all that smoke when it overheats.
Woo!
No, that design is ridiculous, man. Look, man, that design is crazy. But now that Lou's got it out, you know what I'm saying, and we're here to, pamper that bad boy, make that bad boy look good and shiny.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? PlayStation went through 8 variants now. We're at the 8th variant.
8 now? I thought it was 20, man. What you talking about? I mean, let's exaggerate a little bit, right? They love to exaggerate numbers, right? So let's exaggerate 20 variants, right?
No console in history, not one console in history has ever been done 8 times in a row, realist. No console. But nobody sees this stuff, right?
Nope.
Andrew House is gone. Sean Layden is gone. Jim Ryan's retiring. Miss Connor walked out. Her crew walked out.
Fired.
Yep. They walked her out. They fired her, right?
Damn.
People quit. Studios being shut down.
Thank you for your 30 years. Here's your severance.
Wait.
Have a great day.
Wait a minute. When did this all happen? Because I did not see it on the media, though. When did this all happen?
You don't say it. It just happened.
Okay. All right. I got you.
I work in a corporation. They always do that. When they see and they see they slope, they give them a package and they replace them with someone else and cheaper, younger and fresh, more hungrier. These guys were just gassing everybody out. They found out. Look what happened now. They threw themselves.
Everybody's so sensitive, right? Everybody's so sensitive, Vodka, when it comes to the PlayStation, right? We get it. We understand. There's a lot of feelings and a lot of empires that were built upon the PlayStation. But the problem is the PlayStation community doesn't understand truth. They live off of myths, lies, theories, and narratives. They don't know no truth. That's the problem with them. So they always look at people who tell them the truth as their enemy. I'm not their enemy. I'm here to let them know that they've been lied to. I'm here to let them know what the end result is going to look like for them. It's hard to understand that the end is coming. I get it. Nobody likes change. But see, the problem is change is coming. And big bank takes little bank. It's just that simple. And so when you don't understand these principles, when you're really like a casual consumer or a weakling when it comes to this, standing on for what you know. See, this isn't this new narrative talk about console wars. We're not bashing other consoles is not console wars. All right. The console war is a very intelligent thing. It's a very intellectual situation. But we're in the era of social media, so a lot of stuff is goofy. A lot of stuff is dumb out here. You got people typing that really don't have no business typing. You got people saying stuff that really don't have no business saying stuff. So that's where we're at today. So I'm not even going to get into what a console war is. If you don't know by now in 2023, that's your fault. I'm not a teacher. I'm not here to give you the definitions of anything. So if you think being silly on social media is console warring, God bless you. We're just going to laugh and keep it moving, right? Yep. So here's the situation, right? Compare it to if this was Xbox for a minute and Phil Spencer was retiring. Sarah Bond was getting fired and walked out of the building. Aaron Greenberg has left. Our Major Nelson already left, but he retired. Who else? Matt Booty and him. He's fired. And then you got a gaming community that thinks that if they look at us straight with a straight face and told us, everything is okay, nothing wrong. You got YouTubers telling them because they scared. See, these YouTubers are scared to lose their followers. So they're just going to keep lying to you. That's what it's all about, right? It's about keeping their followers. So they'll do whatever they have to do to keep their followers. If they feel like they're going to make you upset, that's the least thing they want to do. They don't want you upset with them. They're going to pamper you. They're going to tell you what you want to hear. Just if that's what you want, you're in the wrong place. That ain't this place. All right? You got to have some tough skin about you. You got to be willing to accept truth. If that was Microsoft, there wouldn't be nobody confused on this notion that something is wrong. It's what's going on over there on Xbox, man. People are leaving left and right. People are getting fired. Studios are getting shut down. They already did this with Bonnie Ross and Ron Ferguson. The difference is Ron Ferguson went to, ABK. Bonnie Ross, we don't really know her whole complete situation, but for what they told us, it was family issues. So we got to go by what's told to us. 343 isn't shut down. 343, as a matter of fact, is still here.
It's blooming.
Halo Infinite is more healthier than it was when Bonnie Ross was there. So, in a sense, we have stories like that, like what Rashawn Eppinger is saying. We do have these stories. The difference is Microsoft Studios are not shutting down. Massive layoffs are not happening. Here's another thing. Devs are not complaining.
Nope.
You got Bungie out here letting the whole world know. Now, notice how silent it's been, Ray. Notice how quiet it has been. And Ray and Rashawn Epinger, make yourselves at home. If you missed out on the introduction, you can rewind this back and fast forward. But make yourselves at home. Kick your feet up, grab some popcorn. We're glad to have you here on Di-RRec Gaming tonight. We're going to slow cook. That's right. And Mike Ybarra. That's right. They went to ABK. They're back. They never left. They're back.
Oh.
So when we look at these things, right, we got to judge them by how they are. There's no devs over there on the Xbox side complaining about Microsoft. Not at all. As a matter of fact, ID at Xbox is one of the most healthiest places to be in the gaming industry right now. See, they're not ready for what Realist was talking about in 2021. They're not ready for these double A's and these great indies that are about to appear. They're not ready for that, Bunty. They're not ready for that. Because, see, we used to get made fun of, and I understand. But I want y'all to know something. This is the truth here. Y'all do realize when Xbox stepped on the scene, PlayStation was at its highest. If Xbox was to not exist anymore, that would have happened back then. You're in trouble now. Because Xbox is climbing to reach its potential. It hasn't reached its high. Everybody thinks the 360 is the highest potential that Xbox is reaching. I'm here to let y'all know it's not. The Xbox 360 is the highest console potential that it's ever reached, but it's not its highest feat. We're not here to talk VHS talk to you. This ain't their channel. See, you can't keep bringing VHS talk into a technology advanced world. Sooner or later, you just look stupid. Bonte, sooner or later, man, they look stupid. We're in 2023. Nobody's talking about video cassette players. The only people that are talking that is PlayStation. Nintendo fans already know they look prehistoric, so you don't even hear them talk. What are we doing out here? We still want to talk about console sales? You still falling for that trap? Because what are those console sales really doing for PlayStation? We already got the report, so you gonna make that up too? Y'all done said everything that y'all can possibly say. Xbox fans have photoshopped this stuff. This is fake news. It's not fake news. How you cap for a company that shafts its fans like you? You're capping for a company that deliberately shafts its fans. They're getting sued $13 million right now from France. Right, Lou?
It's $14.5 million. It's I think it's $14.5 million and 13.5
I stand corrected.
Euros.
I stand corrected. They're getting sued for that. Not on top of the $7.9 billion for bamboozling their own fan base.
Ooh.
It's not me that said PlayStation is outdated as far as its infrastructure goes. It's not me that said PlayStation has a whack-ass security foundation. Legal didn't say that. That's legal documents that say that. You had a company that knew it been hacked for 7 days and didn't tell you. By the time they told you, 77 million of y'all was compromised.
Damn.
This is what they told you. Thank you for never leaving us. Thank you. So we're going to give you 2 little games. 2 games. Y'all fell for that. Know if y'all ever remember, because a lot of y'all don't pay attention to the truth anyway. But I said about 4 years ago, if the PlayStation 5 comes out And the same PSN service is what it has. It's a PlayStation 3 in disguise. Why? You're only as new as your platform. You're only as new as your infrastructure. Lou, Realist, Spartan, I can have the baddest Ferrari in the world.
Yes, sir.
On the outside. But if I still have that 1982 engine in it, and I'm trying to go up against these souped up, you know how engines are now, they souped up twin turbos, all kinds of stuff today, under the hood type Ferraris, and think I'm finna get on a drag strip and just destroy these cars, you out of your mind. Because no matter how good I look on the outside, what's under that hood is going to determine if I have what's new or if I'm up to date. This is why you get people who are car enthusiasts. They customize what's under the hood. They put new stuff in there. They collaborate the old to the new to adjust, to make up for the gap in years, right, Lou? So that when they go in to compete, they can have an old looking car. That's not what's going to make it lose the race. See, what's going to make it lose the race is that I didn't soup up the engine enough to compete.
Exactly.
So PlayStation is literally not souping up their engine. But here's the gig. On purpose. They're doing it on purpose. You know why? Because they have a bunch of guinea pigs. Realists? The guinea pigs is the PlayStation fan base who think Sony can't do no wrong. And I get it. I get it. I was back there when the PlayStation came out. All of us were. The difference is I didn't like it. They did. That's the only difference. I didn't run with what was popular. Many did. Many run to what's popular. Many did. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us were Sega, and a lot of us were Genesis, and a lot of us were Dreamcast. A lot of us were GameCubers. There was many of those. But millions were PlayStation owners. And they wanted to feel like they were somebody. They got this console and it finally took over. These people probably never been winners in their life. When they ran, you know, we came up in the era of racing. When we raced and ran track in school or whatever, you know, just for the hell of it, these are the kids that always came in last place. When we do activities, when we were playing basketball, these were the kids that were picked last. You know what I'm saying? So they finally got a console that was doing something, made them feel important, and from that day forward, man, they were just stuck on the PlayStation consoles. These cats weren't never no winners, bro. A lot of these cats were just losers to begin with. In real time, just losers. I'm here to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. I come out of that era. I saw a lot of PlayStation fans back then. They were goofy people. They were weirdos, bro. These were the clowns that were glorifying that Sega was dying. What real gamers do that? Even when Stadia was dying, I didn't cheer that shit on. It's not funny. I like competition. Why you think I'm an Xbox fan? People want to sit up here and tell me, well, you know what? Be a gamer. I am. That's why I'm playing on Xbox. What are you talking about? See, I got a bone to pick with Microsoft. I love Miss Lulu, and I'm going to miss Miss Lulu. She's a champion out here. She says the stuff that we say. She said the stuff that we feel, but she said it way up here on another level. We're going to miss her. But I agree with the word PR. That relations needs to be taken out. It should just be PB, personal business. Because the way I feel about Microsoft's PR team, they don't understand the culture of Xbox gamers anymore. You bring gamer talk into the Xbox community. Xbox wasn't created off of gamers. Xbox was created off of Sega's Rebels. The rebellion feeds of Sega is how Xbox lived on. Even Peter Moore knows this. The people of Xbox are nothing more than the spiritual successors of Sega.
Yep.
That's just facts. So our attitudes are different. The way we approach video games are different. Everybody doesn't approach video games the same. This is why Xbox fans, we can adjust to all kinds of games, while PlayStation fans don't. You got to give PlayStation fans the same type of variety of gaming, or they don't even know what to do.
Nope.
If you don't give them a daddy daycare, over-the-shoulder, third-person frontal view, soap opera, cinematic, hold your hand, emotional, thrill, what else am I missing out? Daycare, walk in the fields, horsey, back ride, bow and arrow, love scene, very song-driven, violin playing, flute, harmonizing, passionate, affectionate, emotional, roller coaster, video game, it ain't gonna make it. It ain't gonna make it, fam. Because they don't come to play a video game.
Man, all that stuff ain't making it either.
All right, they come to play a movie.
No, they came to play Spider-Man.
Care about playing no damn movie. We come to play a video game. This is the difference. So I'm speaking from an Xbox fan point of view. For one that's actually was outside. I remember how it works when you convert people to a console. You bring them over. You let them touch it. You let them see what you see. That was in a day when we didn't have social media. Gamers did all the marketing for companies. But today we got internet. Today we got social media. Shouts to Box. Shouts to 100. We got social media today. Things are easier. Microsoft, you slack on your marketing. Every day I see nothing but PlayStation stuff. Every day. Whether I'm on TV, whether I'm at the mall, wherever. And I ain't the one to be critical, right? But this is the end show. I told y'all we're going to tell the truth.
Yep.
Sony wants me, Microsoft. Jim Ryan told the fan base they're not enough. So Jim Ryan is targeting people like me. Jim Ryan wants legal on PlayStation. The problem is PlayStation don't make the video games for legal. So it's simple. Now let's just flip what I just said. Xbox ain't worrying about a gamer like me because they know I'm a fan, right? It's obvious, right? I'm going to buy what they make, right? I can't wait for Xbox to come out with something. So they're not worrying about people like me, Realist, Lou, Spartan 117. We're Xbox fans. You're trying to target other people, whether they come from mobile, whether they come from PC, whether they come from PlayStation. Here's the kicker. I understand the PC side of things, Microsoft. I get that. Because you're PC. That was an easy move. That was an easy decision. That was an easy hustle. Right? We'll just get those PC. We don't even want them to leave. We'll just bring Xbox over to them. A simple move. Made all the sense in the world, right? Nintendo fans don't want no Xbox. Really? Why do we want a handheld Xbox? Why do we want a handheld Xbox, Luke?
So we can play it on the go, man.
We want to play our games on the go.
Yeah.
Microsoft, I just watched a video from one of you guys' YouTube communicators. It's easy to know when there's a YouTube channel that's a part of the Xbox communicational team. You can just smell them because they act like gamers. They don't act like Xbox gamers. They just act like gamers. The stuff they talk about is in a gamer mindset, not an Xbox gamer mindset. But I get it, right? Because it's just something about a person that loves Xbox. It just, I don't know what it is, but it gives a negative vibe. If you love Xbox too much, something's wrong. You have to have a PlayStation or a Nintendo. So the shows reflect that. But I was watching Xbox Ready. I don't know the guy's name. He's real good. But, you know, you can tell that he's robotic. Other Zinc real quick, because Other Zinc gets special privileges because he's a root gamer. I respect my elders. New legal. That's why Sony is burning down. Sony blows their marketing budget to achieve mind share. Mind share marketing without results means you'll be laying off employees and closing studios. Let me tell you something, Other Zinc. Realist knows where I'm about to go with this, y'all. I can't criticize Other Zinc because I say I don't watch YouTubers. Realist, am I lying? I get criticized a lot because I don't watch YouTubers, Lou. But I had to tell Realist and them, why do I need to listen to YouTubers when I got people like Other Zinc to look at? Why do I need to listen to YouTubers, right? Really, right, 100?
Hey, listen to the real YouTubers.
When I can listen to Realists, when I can call up Realists and we can just talk, right? Because what I've learned, Lou, in the short period of times I've been on YouTube is this. The people right here in this chat, they know gaming more than these YouTubers do. And I'm a fan, 100, of the chat. I like to look over here. That's how I found Realists. In the chat. Damn. Lou, Realists come right off the chat. Ain't no YouTuber. Right out the chat.
Right off the chat.
This guy here predicted 2023 and 2021. Realists took the heat. Realists took the stones for Di-RRec Gaming. Realists got talked about. In 2021, he got talked about because he challenged the entire Xbox community. One, to grow up. One, to face the facts. And two, to quit crying about stuff that don't make sense.
Ooh, damn.
So he got ridiculed. But he told us, you're not going to see these games until 2023. So watch this. So stop acting like you beat all these games. Go back in your back catalog, finish playing those games, and then worry about the new games that are come. Be a gamer. Stop talking like Twitter. Stop talking like YouTubers and be a gamer. Gamers go play video games. He got stoned for that, Lou.
Damn. Why? I mean, it's I don't understand. People seem to forget what happened in 2020. If that did not happen in 2020, guys, things would have been different. Guys, 2020 really crushed everyone around the world. Not only video games, everything went down in 2020. I mean, if the pandemic did not happen, things would have been different. We would have gotten these games earlier. We would have gotten a better developing about what's going on. And man, I saw people complaining about it. I was like, why y'all complaining? I mean, you're in the middle of a damn pandemic. What do you want to do? You wanted to sit next to each other, you know, like share stuff. It's not the same to work. I mean, they're working by cloud. Damn.
But Sony had a remake in Ratchet and Clank.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
Hey man, Lou, we all console warriors, and we were losing.
And yeah,
they didn't know when to sit in the foxhole and when to come out. That's all it was.
Oh, that's sad. That's sad. That's sad. That's sad. And man, let me say something, right? You mentioned something earlier, Lego, about PlayStation fans, right? And I have to say this. I have to say this because this week I saw defend. I saw everybody defending. I saw everybody, grab the pitchforks and torches, going out there, and let's go out, with the big ass shield, and let me bring out my little sword, Oh, wait, give me a second. Let me grab this. This is my big ass shield because you don't need a shield, you just need your PS5. That's all you need. This is your shield for your PS5. So that's your shield right there because how about that? You need a shield with that damn thing, right? You grab your shields, you grab everything. You said, let me go out and defend. Guys, I have to say this. Lego here today said something about Xbox's marketing. He said, this is what we want as an Xbox fan. We want, hey, Xbox, I want y'all to make better marketing. We want that. We, as Xbox fans, we want you guys to do better marketing. We want y'all, for example, Phil, I know you went to Brazil. I know you went over there and you mentioned Game Pass. You said, hey, Game Pass is doing great. Give us that number. We want to see what's going on. We want to see it. We want to see so we can talk about it. We want to see so we can go on here, talk about it with appraisal, with love that we have for the brand. We want to talk about it, Phil. We do. And I'm telling you, you guys have to work on that marketing. You have to, like how Sony shows their marketing numbers. But they show it, right? But Phil, give us that. Give us that. Give us what we want. We want those numbers to come out. We want to talk about them numbers. We want them. I know the whole console thing, right? Okay, I understand it. But give us the Game Pass so we can go out there and talk. Let's talk about this. See how Game Pass is doing. Let's go and show everybody, hey, man, Game Pass is up. It's in 40 million, 50 million. We just want to say it with love and passion we have for the brand. We also want that damn handheld. We want that. We want that damn handheld. The Xbox, give us a damn handheld. Or give us, man, a mobile stuck to you all since you guys are going to mobile. But we want something from you all so we can plug and play wherever we want as you all are doing it. We want that. As an Xbox fan, we want that. Give us that love.
Hey, man, can't you play on your phone, Louis?
Man, oh my God. Don't get me there. Don't get me there. Don't get me there, man, because I got to say something. We don't have cloud in Dominican. I keep saying I want cloud gaming in Dominican Republic. I want that. I hope after this even though it got done, the ABK deal, I hope that they get this thing down here. I hope they get it down here. I want the cloud here so I can grab my cell phone and play. I want it. What's up? What's up?
You know what? You know what, man? And other Zinc and everybody in the chat. Right. We know this, right? Right here, what Wilkins is saying. We know this. I have one. Here's the thing, Wilkin, right? Glad he put that up because I was gonna go there. But see, that's what I'm talking about.
But
great minds think alike. We already know where we're gonna go with this.
Yep. But let me finish.
The reason why Xbox fans want a mobile device is for identity. Wilkin, I'm gonna walk slow with this, Wilkin, so bear with me. I understand why Microsoft hasn't made one. I wouldn't say doesn't, but hasn't. Okay, be on the careful side. I'll say hasn't, because Microsoft has always shown me from the beginning of time, console was always second. Listen. I know that hurts, right? But this is the truth show. Even donkeys know this. Why do you think they made fun of us? Why do you think the Microsoft treats you like third-class citizens came out their mouth? See, look, we know that was a lie, right? But why do you think they said it? Because the atmosphere exists. There's an atmosphere. Look. You saw the documentary, right? Xbox has been fighting since its beginning. Xbox doesn't know nothing else but to fight. So if Xbox has fought to get somebody to realize that it is something that can exist, why are we trying to where's the spirit in that?
Yep.
That same fight is what made this great community.
Yep.
We're fighters. We like the identity. I wear the shirt because I like it. I like it because I know Xbox, for some strange reason, Microsoft, and I don't know, but Xbox bothers people. I don't know. I don't really, you know what? I'm going to be honest. I don't even think it's an Xbox thing, really. I think it's a Microsoft thing. Because when we were growing up, it was Microsoft versus Apple. It was Microsoft versus Linux. And when you would go and ask somebody that like Linux or IBM, what's wrong with Microsoft? They'll give you 50,000 reasons of conspiracy theories as to why they don't like Microsoft. And no matter what Microsoft does, Willis, they're not buying a Microsoft. Do you want look? This is facts. The MacBook became successful simply because there's millions of people who don't want to buy anything that Microsoft makes. Apple's making millions off of those people just because they don't want to see the Windows emblem on something. This is the world that we live in. They're capitalizing on the people that don't like Microsoft products. Facts. So, same with OpenGL, other Zinc. OpenGL exists. Vulkan exists today because they don't like DirectX. They don't like to be closed in. We want to be free. So the hell with Microsoft and what they're doing, we want OpenGL, right? There's areas. People like and dislike things. I get it, right? I understand. And if this wasn't important, we would. Why am I looking at today, right? 2023. I'm always talking about the PlayStation, right? For being outdated. I raised my right hand. I know I'm guilty, realist. When the PlayStation's outdated, Lou, Spartan, Chit Chat, I'm one of the first ones front lines to tell everybody how stupid they look. So why Dr. Vodka? Why Dolomite? Why Wilkin? Why is it that we're told to get over this one thing? We're supposed to be getting over this one thing, but why are we seeing it again, Lou? Why in 2023 I had to read another damn article about the reasons why Microsoft isn't showing console sale numbers? I thought we was over that when Phil took over in 2014 through 2015. In that period, we were indoctrinated on no more console sale talks. But let's be clear, because I brought out the listen. Let's hold on. Let me take some of the dust off. All right. Let's be clear. Gamers, we don't care about that. We don't care about the reasons why you don't want to tell us about console sales. Let me tell you something about the culture of gaming. Nintendo and Sony understands that to a T because they are 100% in console gaming. The reason why you see and you feel the way you feel today, Xbox gamers, and I'm just an echo, Microsoft, you know I got nothing but love for y'all. There's people in the Microsoft world that I love. I have nothing but respect for, and they know who they are. But just like we speak over here, we got to speak over here. And over here, you got some Xbox people that are like, you know, it would feel good to know how we're doing.
Exactly.
That's all it is, because we are the consumers. I don't want to hear, well, why does it matter to you? Why do you want to know? Well, I mean, because who don't? Look, when you're going to buy a car, right, you want to know that there's an abundance of people who like that car, Because if you know that that car is selling, then you feel comfortable about it being reliable. Because there's no way that millions of people are buying this car and it's messed up.
Yep.
It's common sense. Like, I get it. I don't want to be told, right, that this is the reason why console sales, because it's not really the bottom line as the metric of success for video game consoles in the business. That's too much for a gamer, bro. We don't care about that. All we want to know, listen, I don't think Microsoft understands this. And if they do, shame on them. Xbox gamers by nature are already rebellious. We are the last place, right? We're already the last place in console sales, so who cares? It doesn't even make sense. I could see it making sense if you was Nintendo. Yep. And Nintendo said, we're not going to talk about console sales anymore. I mean, we outsell everybody. Why are we going to waste our time and tell you about how many consoles we sell? If Nintendo did that, everybody would be like, all right, cool. Nintendo's always selling over 100 million. All right, cool, right? They sell handhelds and consoles very well. All right, cool. But see, the beautiful thing about Nintendo, the reason why Nintendo doesn't have to hardcore market to get its name out in these streets is because they understand what their fans want. Their fans have a 100 trillion% identity. Nintendo fans are Nintendo fans. Yep. So a Nintendo fan, if he's not in his house playing on his Switch, guess where I can find him, realist? At Walmart. Guess where I can find him, Lou? Down the street, at the park. Guess where I can find him, Spartan? Walking around in the mall with what? A Switch in his hand. So you start, oh, what's that? Oh, I'm just playing on my Nintendo. The identity's there. PlayStation understood this with the PSP and the Vita. There's identity with PlayStation. And every time something happens, Cypher Type 1, they know exactly what to revert to get their crowd pumped up. Even when they're lying and they're blindfolded, even when they can't see no more, and the miracle of darkness, of blackness have blinded them. They go right back to the thing that they care about the most to get them rejuvenated. And everybody on the panel, if you don't know what I'm talking about, let me know what I'm talking about. What's the one thing that Sony knows to revert back to get their fan base going in the midst of Judgment Day? What is it?
The thing they just went to.
Consoles.
Console sales.
Console sales. Console
How
sales.
the hell do we know this, people? Because we're out here as gamers. Yep. We see this every single time. They got the media out here pampering them. The media knows when to be silent for PlayStation.
Yep.
Because PlayStation has an identity. They'll be silent. There can be pedophiling charges. There can be fires, fire people getting fired by the hundreds, studios closing down everywhere. What's going on? 60% profit drops and all that. You won't hear a peep.
Nope, you won't.
2 more days come out,
and
PlayStation sold 50 million consoles.
And I'm happy you brought that up, because that's the thing where I said they bring up their shields, they bring up the swords, and they just go out and defend. Guys, if listen to Legal, listening to us, I mean, we're saying something critical about Xbox, and we're Xbox fans. We're saying something critical that we need as Xbox fans. Why can't you all PlayStation fans do the same for that company? One thing I got to be critical about, and I've asked this question. You can tell Legal, we talked about this on the phone. I said, cybersecurity for us. I mean, what's going on? You guys been hacked how many times this year? How many times? I mean, nobody's talking about that. Nobody's talking about how they are hacked. What are you guys going to do to fix this damn security for us, the fans? Because, hey, if you guys get breached, could we get breached? If I have my credit card on my PS5, right? You know what happened back in 2011? What was it, 2011? I don't remember, but I don't know. It's between the 2010, 2013. What happened back then? They got breached. Some people had the credit card stolen. They got purchases and stuff, and people were like, what the hell happened? So seriously, you guys are still going with this? What are you guys going to do about it? We don't see people talk about it. We don't see people bring it up. We don't see people announce it. What's going on with the damn cybersecurity? Come on, guys. Come on. We got to be critical to the company and ask these questions. We got to ask questions. What's going on? Another question I keep asking, where the hell are your games? Where are your games at, right? Where are your games at? The users that were banned. This, when was it? Last month? This month? It was recent ban from users. What happened with that? The discovery content that people bought. What happened with that? I mean, seriously, Sony, what is going on? And the media keeps defending them. They keep covering up. They not talk about it. What's happening? Stop lying for these guys and be critical too, because at the end of the day, if you guys are not critical, what you're doing is damaging this company, because you need to be critical for them to get better. And this is why, and that's the truth. There's no truthful way to say it. We got to be critical. If we can't be critical for them to do better, what are we doing out here? What? Trolling? Being like jokers and stuff like that? But if you're a fan of your company, a fan of your console, damn, start talking critical about it and say, hey, what's going on? What are you going to do to get this thing fixed? I mean, seriously, what are y'all going to do? What are y'all going to do? That is something like I said, I keep asking. Why are these fans going out there defending instead of saying, hey, Sony, what the hell is going on? That's the question y'all got to ask.
They rather sit there and defend and see that company being ran down to the ground, being burnt. Didn't Sony headquarters burn down this week too?
No, it didn't happen. I thought silly with that. They're being silly with that. I look for that news. They're being silly with that one there. They're being silly with that.
Right now, they gotta realize the fact that what Sony is doing, their fans are being put on the back burner. What you see is what you get from Sony. You got The Last of Us remastered, remade, whatever director's cut coming your way. Yep. Enjoy what you see on YouTube. Enjoy your leaks. Just like Halo 2 leaked, everybody played it early and they got banned. This game's gonna be hyper good for them, and the 1 million fan base that's just gonna be playing it, enjoy it in the coming days. Now you know what you're about to get in 3 years. That's already been played by Xbox gamers. Yeah, we've played games that they're waiting for. So I don't know. They've got nothing else to say aside from what, right? They got to start
give it up to Insomniac, right?
Huge, big time. They're giving up Insomniac. Amazing job for that game out there. For real.
Get all these Marvel games. Give it up to Insomniac.
All of them, all the studios, all the devs from all consoles. Amazing job to all. Sorry to see all your work being leaked. Yet amazing job, amazing progress of what you've done. And those games will come out being bangers, and they'll play good.
And Spartan, why nobody is attacking the source though? That's my point. Everybody wants to bring up Insomniac, right? Everybody wants to give me a love letter. I don't care about none of that. That's the cop-out situation. We as gamers already know it's unfortunate for Insomniac. I don't need other grown people telling us that. We know that it's terrible. Yo, it was terrible for GT7. I mean GT6 to get out.
Damn.
To get leaked out. Nobody was crying tears for Take-Two in them.
GT6, WB,
right.
Capcom.
Where was all these tears and emotions?
Starfield.
Right. Where was that at? We was there. Why do people act like, listen, man, this is goofy, this is fake, this is corny stuff, man. Yep. If we're going to be real all across the board. Y'all ain't never seen Legal come up here and make a video laughing and making fun of devs when they got hacked.
Nope.
I don't think it's funny. Ain't nothing funny about it. Where I attack it at is like, I'm trying to understand why people trying to play it off as if this isn't tradition. This is Sony tradition. Every time around this time, the beacon go. Every time, fam, Sony gets hacked. It's like a ritual party. It's like hackers say, yo, we're going to get them 2 more years around the same time. Let's get them. We don't know why, but it's easy too. And it's easy. But when you go and you do the studies and you read these documents, Sony's not doing anything about it. It's a shame that in 2023, Sony's still getting hacked like this. The 2011 hack wasn't good enough, Luke. That didn't scare them enough. They've done nothing. Their situation is still outdated. Jigga J, the PlayStation 4 security platform is outdated in 2023. Now, you ain't going to get some of these YouTubers to say stuff like this because that's going to make PlayStation fans mad. And that's what you get for straddling the fence. So you got a lot of people that use the Xbox name in vain. My problem is, why you Microsoft people are okay with that? Because let me tell you something about the Nintendo community and the PlayStation community. They don't have players like that. They ain't got people like that on YouTube talking like that. A person representing Nintendo's gonna have Mario all up in his mouth. Now, one time he's gonna mention Xbox. Now, one time he's gonna mention PlayStation. But for some reason, the Bacon Life, when it comes to Xbox, we just heard it the other day. Some Xbox guy just had to bring up PlayStation. I'm like, bro, what the hell is wrong with us? What is wrong with us over here? All Xbox fans are asking for is identity, man. What's wrong with being an Xbox fan? Is it something that horrible? I don't even understand what's so spooky about it. Look, there's people out here that play Xbox, man. Listen, Microsoft, there's people out here that play Xbox and they don't want to play nothing else. The key word is they don't want to. That's why your numbers aren't going up. I'm just being honest with you. But see, with me, it doesn't matter because you give me what I want. I don't care. But I know it matters to y'all. You want to grow that technology. Xbox is a gaming brand. Windows isn't. I get it. Windows is an operating system. Xbox is a gaming brand. Y'all trying to figure out how you can put it together. Your Xbox fans are telling you. You want the cloud? Well, damn, make a damn device where we can show people your cloud.
Exactly.
Put Xbox on it. We know that people hate Xbox. They hate what they do. Look, let me spit this down for you. People fear what they don't understand, hate what they can't conquer. I guess that's just a theory of man became a monster. That's Nas on you. Look, you want Xbox to become a monster, put it out there.
You know what's beautiful right now? You know
we'll do the marketing for you. Put it in our hands, and we'll go out here in the world and we'll show people just how cool Xbox is. Now, going back to Wilkin, the wrong ally, right? Shout out to my man Realist for getting me one. Right? It's beautiful. Me and Realist would talk about before that handheld came out. Me and Realist had a long conversation talking about, man, you know what? I don't even want none of these handhelds. We got to switch. We got that. Man, we don't want these handhelds, right? I want a handheld that no matter what I do when I turn it on, I can just walk out, play Xbox games on it. Or I just play whatever I want. Because Realist has a strong PC library. I don't. So he has a plethora of games that he can just utilize when he's out of town and he's playing on the go. He can play his ROG Ally. He's on that bad boy. He be playing it. When the ROG Ally came out, I remember he texted me and he called me. Man, we were hyped because I didn't believe him. You're lying to me that they finally made a damn handheld as powerful as that thing is. You know? Let's look at Dolomite. Look.
And you're speaking about that.
Look at this, Luke. Stop trying to force other platforms on me. I'm content with my Series X.
Exactly.
Let the Xbox people talk. Like I tell people all the time, Dolomite. Lou, we're not here for everybody.
No.
You're welcome to come. But this is an Xbox channel for Xbox fans. So if you like Xbox, you're good to come here.
Famo, I just gotta say something, Famo, about this thing. And man, if they don't get the idea, I mean, seriously, Xbox, get the idea. This is just simple. Go out there and watch these guys with a Series S and that screen. They're playing it on the train. They're playing it everywhere. They're taking them with that screen. Just lifting up that screen to play it on the Series S. So seriously, if you guys don't get the idea, we're asking for a damn handheld. Give us that handheld. Give it to us. We're asking for it. Just by that, I mean, it tells you right there that we got that Series S with that screen that we lifted up, which is awesome. I'm not saying it's bad. It's fantastic. I love that idea. But hey, man, we want that damn handheld. We want it to play our Xbox games. Come on.
I'm listening to y'all, man. I'm just listening. I mean, look, because I heard you earlier, and I was like, there's a ROG Ally, a Legion. Legal has what is a G Cloud. There's a Razer that nobody bought. So you look at how much these different handhelds or PCs sell. None of them are just blowing it out of the water, right? And then we're asking, we just said Xbox is in last place. We're saying, get out there and make a handheld too. So how many of those do we expect them to sell? Or they're Microsoft. They throw money out the window. That's not how it's going to work. So what they're going to do is they're going to partner. Now, if it's not in the budget, wait for things to go on sale or whatever. But they're not going to make a handheld. It's just not going to happen. Like, they're not. Look at Sony couldn't even sustain a handheld, right? But what's the difference in them making a handheld or them partnering with these PC companies to make a handheld? And they're still expensive. So we expect Microsoft to subsidize consoles and handheld consoles.
Mm-hmm. And really,
it's not. I don't think that's going to happen. Not anytime soon. And another thing, you guys were talking about marketing. We want to hear Xbox numbers. We want to hear more numbers. All right, we got one company that's talking about numbers and firing people, closing down studios. We got another company, on the other hand, that's not talking about numbers. That's buying studios, hiring people, forming unions.
That's what I said.
Right, but we still need them to talk about the numbers. Look, they're not going to talk about any numbers where they're losing. I mean, we as real Xbox fans, we're going to have to acknowledge, right, that PlayStation selling more consoles. Of course, they want to talk about consoles. If you invest in Xbox, right, all these numbers are not really for you, right? They're not for me. They're not for you to go and tweet on Twitter about. They're for investors, right? When Sony. When this news comes out about how they're scared of Game Pass and how they're going to have to release people at the most productive studio, that sets off alarms for investors. So what do they have to do? The only thing that they have, the fallback, is the console sales, right? They've gone out and showed how much they've lost on these projects. I'm pretty sure they don't talk about that in investor meetings, right? All that stuff is out in the public. So what do? We got to bring up consoles sold, right? That's the one thing that they're winning on. But when it comes to Xbox, when they talk about what they're winning in, right? For another thing, Xbox is not yet a pillar at Microsoft. They want it to be a pillar. Satya Nadella says that he plans for it to be a pillar. But if you invest in Microsoft, you're not invested in Microsoft because of Xbox. But when they do talk about Xbox, they're going to talk about where they're winning. Engagement numbers, revenue, Game Pass growth. Those are the things that they're going to talk about. Now, if you can't find enough pride in that to go take that for console ammo, when on the other hand you say that, and look, man, we got so much ammo that came from Sony. That's what you led with, right? 1.5 billion in losses. That's the threat that Game Pass presents to PS Plus, right? That's the threat that it presents to Sony. The fear that Sony has about Game Pass. They don't need to tell me about a damn console at all. I know that whatever they're doing is working because Sony's afraid it's in private documents that were not supposed to be made public. Look, I know that people want to hear about console sales, but why would they talk about it? Like you're still worth $2.8 trillion. You're still closing down a 67 billion dollar public purchase, right? You still have not even begun to announce the games that you have, and you've already outshined your competition, right? Now, when it comes to I don't know what the problem is. I'm just listening to y'all talking about this marketing. Y'all want a handheld. I'm just here to just call it like it is. We're not going to get a handheld. We're not going to get a handheld, and they're not going to talk about console sales.
I'm gonna tell them, Lou. Let me get them real quick, Lou. Because honestly, there ain't nothing wrong with what Realist is saying, really.
Exactly. No,
there's a problem with that, Realist. You're not a casual gamer.
Okay.
See, Realist understands the bottom line. The reason, Lou, I understand Realist, because Realist made me see a lot of things.
Yeah.
By listening to him. And he ended up being right. All right. But Realist has more understanding of how businesses are ran. Because Realist has ran some businesses in his life. I never have. So I'm the type of person, if I don't know something and I'm inquisitive and I want to know, I'm going to listen from somebody that at least understands something and been there and done that type of sense. So when Realist started telling me, listen, Legal, I'm telling you, this is what it's going to be. I'm telling you this. We didn't agree at first, but I slowly started seeing things that Realist was telling me, and I would hit him back. Damn, bro, hey, you right about this. Look. So my mindset started changing, but I had to understand this right here, Realist. Me and you are casual gamers. We can understand, oh, you know what? This talk is for investors, and Microsoft is going to bring up the revenue, and Microsoft's going to give us statistics of engagement. The casual gamer are the ones who are buying these consoles, right? They know nothing more than console sales. They know nothing more than, oh, look, we got exclusives.
Legal casual gamers don't even buy the exclusives unless they're on Nintendo.
Right. Look, Realist, they know nothing more than, oh, look, on TV, they're talking about my console. They know nothing more than, all my friends got one.
That's what they know.
Realist, see, Lou, Realist, Games Real, Spartan, chat. We are out here. This is the real world I'm trying to speak for Microsoft. A lot of these people who are buying PlayStations are just buying them because when they go to school, see, Realist, they're not talking to us. We're grown ass people. We're not out here talking about, I'm gonna give me a PlayStation because everybody else got one. Let's go play 2K, Realist. I'm gonna be Miami. You gonna be Indiana tonight. Let's go play Madden. Nobody's doing that. Nobody's doing that. What you hear is what my little homie who's going into the military hit me up because he came home from the holiday. The first thing he told me, y'all, Legal, bought me a PlayStation 5. And his head was like this when he was saying it. Bought me a PlayStation 5. Because he already knows. But guess what? I said to him, you got peer pressure, didn't you? You know what his exact words was? Yep. All the guys up in here were talking about I need to get a PlayStation 5 to play with them. That's what goes on.
To play what though? To play what? Like a lot of these guys don't even know that the most popular games they're playing can be played on any platform outside of the Switch. Exactly. And it can be played cross-platform.
Here's my point, Realist. The notion of the handheld would have been perfect in this situation. My man's going to boot camp. He's doing all this stuff. And he may not be able to bring his big Xbox consoles with him, right? Big. That was
exactly.
Big.
And that's...
I'm being funny. He can't bring his PC. He's got that. Right. That's right. So guess what? He comes in with his handheld, this powerful handheld, Realist, and he's just doing this. He's just doing this, right? And them PlayStation guys come up and say, man, what do you got? And he says, that's right, Dolanite. That's right. I told him that. What do you get it for, to play Call of Duty? Because That's what you're getting. But listen,
Realist, are you seeing my screen, Realist? You see what I'm doing? I'm remote playing right now, right? In order to remote play, you gotta be online. And you know what? You know what Legal said when he said, his friend has a Steam library and it's full. I want to be able to play my games that I can just, if I don't have my Xbox with me, right? Instead of doing remote play, I want a handheld that I can access my Xbox menu, install my games on that handheld, have fun. They don't have to be in what's it called? Remote play. They don't have to be it. They don't have to be it. They don't.
Lou, you're right, Lou. I watched that video. Showcase, Realist. Keep showcasing, baby. I watched that video of that guy talk about the glasses, right? Aug reality. Remember, Realist, when I brought up aug reality? I told everybody, yo, aug reality is where it's at, right? I told everybody I've done it. I've been inside of a Halo game. Augment reality is on another level. I don't want VR. Give me augment reality. Remember when I used to say that all the time? Well, now augment reality is here, people, right? That guy that I was talking about earlier that had the YouTube channel, Xbox Ready is what it is. Cool dude. Don't get me wrong. Cool dude. He's just robotic, right? Very robotic, but cool dude. I'd rather watch him than a lot of other YouTubers, So he was showing us that you put these augment reality glasses on your face, right? You get this big screen TV that pops up in your face, right, Lou?
Yep.
You get to go through your Xbox catalog, right? But watch this. As he's explaining it all, he's at home.
Mm-hmm.
He's not walking around showing us the beauty of on-the-go gaming. I don't see nothing that's compelling, but watch this. In that same video that he talks about, Realist, the selling point ain't even video games. You want to know what the selling point of that augmented reality glasses is? Movies. So let's just use the common sense of that. You brought a situation that could have went good for gaming, but it ended up being that gaming was number 2. Watching movies was number 1 for that product. You get what I'm saying? Look, and if I'm gonna have them, why the hell would I be doing it at home when I got a big screen? Even in his house, he has a 65. It's on the video. I got a 65-inch TV. So why the hell would I need that in my house to play Xbox when I already got an Xbox and I already got a 65-inch screen TV? I already got these things. Now they want you to pay up to $500, $600 for these glasses. And I'm saying to myself, Microsoft, and I get it, Microsoft didn't create the glasses, but they're going to put their technology into something. That's what they've been doing for years. We get why they do that. They are the ghost in the shell. Them damn shades is not going to get people to want an Xbox. Microsoft told me years ago that their vision is to reach 2 billion gamers. They're not reaching 2 billion gamers by Asus. They're not going to reach it by Surface Pros. They're not reaching it by hand. I'm not playing my Xbox on my mobile phone. What happened to the what we call it? The what was it? Come on, help me out, Realist. What's the little device you use for your handheld? For your phone? What was it called?
You had the backbone.
The Razor, the backbone.
You had the Razor.
There you go. We don't went through the
Razor,
Realist. We don't went through the backbone. I can go to Walmart right now, Lou. The Razor and the backbone is filled up at Walmart. Ain't nobody buying that shit. It sounds good, but at the end of the day, nobody's walking around with little damn phones playing Xbox games.
Well, Legal, you gotta look, if you're trying to change the course of things, you got to keep putting it out there. And that's the problem with Sony, right? Like we look at Sony and we see Jimmy announced 12 live service games. What, a year, maybe 2 later, they're killing 6 of them. They're trying to step away from them. Naughty Dog's games canceled, and there's no telling how many they got left. Right? You gotta stay the course. Just because like a lot of people aren't adopting it now, that doesn't mean that they should give up on it. If you haven't noticed, the G Cloud hasn't dropped in price. Not to the point to where they're giving it away. They might knock $25 off of it. Right? They're still selling the Razor at Verizon because eventually they're going to start to push this stuff. I don't know if they're. To me, I think it's all too early. I mean, we live in major cities, but for a lot of people, they don't have fast internet, especially cellular. To me, it's worthless to have it on Wi-Fi. If I'm at home on Wi-Fi, I'm playing native. But yeah, you're right. The Walmart shelves are full of these things, but they keep restocking, right? I saw like last Christmas they were all on sale. The Razer key sheets, right? They had headphones and everything on sale for $34. They were, and then that's when they moved. But guess what? They brought a new version in. They keep replenishing it. They keep bringing in more backbones for PlayStation. They're gonna keep doing it. And then PlayStation has the portal. We look at it, we say it's stupid, but PlayStation is bought into where Microsoft is taking the industry. They just don't have the means to move the way Microsoft moves. They're going to do everything Microsoft does at their own pace. But you're going to continue to see these things. I was just joking with Crazy Luke because I don't know what kind of internet connection he has. That is not my preferred way to play games on the internet because it is even with a good connection, it still has like a lot of what is it called?
Lag. It still has a lot of
lag. Lag, yeah, it's lag, but what's the word? The artifact looking stuff. You know, it's still messed up. And the input lag, even the Stadia, what people say was the best, I got input lag. So
input lag, that's the word.
I don't think we're there yet, but I think that a lot of these companies are betting that we will be there in the very near future, and I hope we do because other countries that aren't as prosperous as this. Did I say countries that aren't as prosperous as this have better internet?
Then the realist is the thing, though. You're agreeing with us that we need a handheld because, hey, man.
I'm not saying that I don't want one. I'm not saying that I don't want one. I'm just saying why we won't get one.
Yeah, I don't see Microsoft want a handheld.
Yeah, I mean, look, I wanted one so bad that I bought one for $750.
Yeah, but really, they had a handheld because of Windows, the Windows Phone. What happened?
Look, here it is, bro. How many PlayStation portals were sold?
We don't know.
Nobody.
Hey, they gonna start acting like Microsoft on the PlayStation Portal. You see, we don't hear anything about VR sales, right? Yeah. So look, nobody's hyping up what they're not winning at. So you ain't gonna hear anything. You ain't gonna hear anything about the portal.
Let me get this out, because my point is proven, right? Really, just prove my point. The PlayStation Portal. Watch this. This is what I want people to understand. The differences. Xbox been fighting for 22 years, Lou. Fighting. Just fighting to be relevant, right? I want everybody to really dig deep and understand this. Phil Spencer came out, I think it was either in 2020, 21, around the era. I could be off a couple years, I could be on, right? A couple years. But I remember Phil Spencer letting everybody know that Xbox was on its way out. It was literally on its way out, right? Xbox was gonna die, y'all. So I don't want nobody to think that Xbox, just off its merit, was just gonna be here. PlayStation was kicking its ass. PlayStation and Nintendo was kicking Xbox ass. I came here to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help us gaming. Phil Spencer, Uncle Phil himself told us Xbox was out the door. All right, so let's start there. The reason why everything that can be happening bad for Sony. I mean, damn it, all the chicken is just constantly being burned. Nobody's eating the barbecue mash. Nobody, right? But Sony understands exactly how to keep their fans right there. Notice what I'm saying, brothers. Sony knows how to keep their fans right there. Now watch this. Me and Game Heroes talk about this all the time. Game Heroes. What's the greatest generation for Xbox?
360.
Thank you. Why was the 360 the greatest generation for Xbox? Why?
Multi-plat. One better on Xbox than
games.
on
All about games.
Look, they were the lead platform. I mean, everybody's giving you the right answer, but what's the one you're looking for?
What happened to make it that?
Call of Duty.
PlayStation tried to sell $600 consoles.
Damn it! Okay, come on.
Was it Kinect?
Okay.
Say it. Just say it.
Good point, realist. Good point. PlayStation tried to sell a $700 console, and because of that, PlayStation fans went where, realist?
Xbox.
It was right there. Thank you, Legal.
Look, a lot of people, a lot of PlayStation 2 fans.
Games, hold on. I'm gonna let you talk, Games. I'm cooking right now. PlayStation Lou tried to sell a $700 console. Ooh. They shot themselves in the foot.
Whoosh.
And Xbox gained what as a result? Come on, Games.
What, market share?
Don't let realists take all the daily doubles.
What, market share?
No, they got their gamers, didn't they, Games Heroes?
Yes.
Okay. As a result, Lou and Spartan and Chit Chat community, the Xbox community numbers went through the roof. 2013 came, Games Heroes. What happened to those Xbox gamers?
They went to the PS4.
Why?
Because of the DRM and the price.
What else?
Because their friends are going to have one, or a PS4.
What game was pushing through for them?
Call of Duty. But Call of Duty did build the 360.
No, I didn't say that. Really. I didn't say that. Games. We already got the answer on that.
Yeah.
Sony tried to sell a $700 console. As a result, Xbox obtained PlayStation fans. Mm-hmm. The 360 was the baddest thing on the block. I don't think nobody's catching on to me. Watch this. Does having the baddest console on the block matter to PlayStation fans, Lou? Off of results, off of what we have today. When we look back, was having the baddest console on earth is what mattered to PlayStation fans? Yes or no, Lou?
Yes, it did. Back in the day, 360, right? Back in the day, yeah.
So Lou, why did they leave Xbox?
Because it wasn't as bad as the 360 was. That's why it wasn't as good. As good as the 360 was. That's why they left it. They left it,
man.
That ain't why they left it, Lou.
They started going back home once they lowered the price on the PlayStation 3.
That's it.
How do you think PlayStation caught up?
Realists, they don't understand this. This is sad. Right? Look, I'm picking on everybody. Lou, Spartan Games, I thought y'all were Xbox fans. This is sad.
We are. Look, because even though
watch this, Lou.
Go ahead, cook it. Let's see what's your idea. Let's see.
Watch this, Lou.
Yeah.
They went back to PlayStation because it killed them to be on Xbox. Oh. They were on Xbox by default, realists. They didn't have nowhere to go. They couldn't afford it. So it was killing them. And I'll give you another reason, realists. They made sure that the PlayStation 3 ended up outselling the 360 by what metric, realists? When everything else fails, judgment day is upon them. What do the PlayStations resort back to, everybody? Say it
Console
along with
sales.
me.
Console
There you go.
sales.
So in the midst of getting their ass whooped, PlayStation fans have made a vow to themselves as a cult. No matter what happens on Earth, we make sure the PlayStation outsells Xbox. Because we know Xbox is better. We know we don't have no multiplayer games. We know we're limited to one type of template. But the thing is, we can't let the rest of the world know that this is our handicap. So in order to make this smoke and mirror exist, we have to at least obtain the console sale. Because as long as PlayStation is outselling Xbox, everybody, what's the perception? Game Serials, what's the perception, fam?
The PlayStation is better.
There you go.
It's better, yep. That's how it is.
How in the world do you beat that?
And this is
I just said that question, but I want everybody to realize this. Xbox dropped the ball.
Exactly.
Listen, please, everybody, don't put me on the cross. Don't persecute me like you did, Realist. I'm just talking facts.
So
listen, Lou.
Let me bring up a fun fact.
Hold on.
All right, go.
We were told this year there's nothing we can do to make people jump from one console to the other.
Well, we know that's false.
Yep.
But we know that's false. Look, Xbox allowed PlayStation fans to go back. Why? You did that. So we know that the numbers for Xbox that went up real high was because PlayStation fans were in our community, Lou. So how do we get them back, Lou?
How do we get them back? How do we get you just telling us the fans, the PlayStation fans, to come back to us?
How do you get them back?
We gotta go out there and market this sucker. That's what we gotta do. Market this sucker. Show them that Xbox is doing great. Show them that it's getting better. And man, bringing them games as they have been doing it day on and day forward. That's what they gotta do.
Lou, you're right. Realist was right. Realist, how can you get a community that doesn't understand engagement? You see where I'm going? Realist, how do you get an audience to come to you that don't understand that console sales is not the metric of success? When this is all they're being fed to.
Yep.
How do you get a group of people to come to your platform when you're told Xbox has no games?
Yeah, but
look, man. Negative thing that they say, you make it not true. That's how you get them, Game Zeros.
The majority of gamers don't know Xbox has no games. That's what we do. That's what we do on the internet. So how does Xbox take them, right? Because when it comes to Nintendo, there's no community, right? The only thing they really have is Splatoon and Mario Kart. So the way that Microsoft is going to get those people is they're going to have a game.
Hey, Realist, we got Smash Brothers.
Yeah. Okay, show how much I care about Nintendo, but check it out. Microsoft's going to say all those things that you said, right? We lost the worst console generation, all this stuff, right? They got the deal through. So now you're going to see what's really going on. You're going to see how they really feel.
Mm-hmm.
These games that people are every release, PlayStation fans are hoping that it's multi-plat, right? They're hoping every game, Blade, 5 years, 4 years away, they hope that it comes to PlayStation. These things have to happen.
Yep.
These games have to release, and the PlayStation fans have to get used to having these games not coming to their console. And they're gonna do what Xbox fans have done that want to play PlayStation games that they take from Xbox. That's the way it's gonna go. It's just like Nintendo. People say Nintendo is not most people's main. Maybe Game Heroes. It's not most people's main consoles, but everybody has one.
Look what Max
and
just
for,
said.
and 50% of these people that have a Switch buy Nintendo games.
Look at Max, Willis. If the next Halo is a 98, you know that will sell 10 plus million more consoles easy. Microsoft needs their COD and
Man,
Halo.
the common gamer ain't reading no Metacritic.
No, look. If the next Halo is a 98, right? You know that it will sell 10 mil. More consoles easy. What? Microsoft needs their COD and their Halo shooters to hit hard like times of old.
No, what Microsoft, look, y'all had it right, but to me, it's for the wrong reason.
What's up, TSWS?
Microsoft has to let people know where the games are, right? And I told you that I've been saying this for the past since this generation started. They haven't even begun to market, right? And for the past 2 years, 18 months, they've been trying to get this Activision deal through. And for the past 18 months, they weren't trying to flex. Look, they show you Indiana Jones, but they had to force Microsoft to let us know that that's not going to be a multi-plat game, right? They're not trying to show anything. They're not trying to look like the bully that they are. Look, man, I don't care if they're a bully. I don't care if they're buying their way in. I don't care. I play on Xbox, and I'm happy that they're doing it. But Microsoft can't get out there looking like the bully that they've been proclaimed to be since the 90s.
Facts.
But in a minute, in the very near future, because they're gonna have to market Hellblade, okay? They're gonna have to market Fable. They're gonna have to market these big hitters. And if y'all tell me that they're not marketing, when I just went into the store and saw a Starfield Rockstar, I don't know what to tell you. Like they're marketing when it's appropriate. They're not gonna market everything. How much marketing did Sony do for Ratchet and Clank? Right, $80 million game that we know lost money. Every game is not gonna get the same marketing cycle. But when they got these big budgeted heavy hitters and they got the Activision marketing team in tow, they got the Bethesda marketing team in tow. Y'all forget about these things. I don't think Activision has ever dropped a flop. Every game that Activision publishes has had its best in sales, right? FromSoft, they had their best games, right? And then you had Elden Ring, which was Bandai, I think. I'm not sure. Right? Game Heroes? I know Game Heroes.
Yeah, you're right.
Right. But before that one, like their games wasn't just knocking it out of the park. Even Sekiro, right? It was Sekiro. Game of the year. Sekiro. You want me to say it like that?
That's your story.
Sekiro.
Look. Sekiro. Say it with love.
Sekiro. It's Sekiro.
No, it's Sekiro. But look, the game. Activision knows how to market games, but everything Activision does is big budget. So you think that Microsoft is going to pay all this money with these great marketing teams, and they so-called don't know how to market? They're picking their spots. Every game is not going to have the same marketing cycle. But you watch when Fable drops. Watch when Hellblade drops. These games are going to get a crazy marketing cycle, and you're going to see Microsoft market what?
That's what we want, man. That's what we asking for. This is the whole point.
What did you want them to do? Have this huge marketing cycle for Forza and Hi-Fi Rush?
Huh? It well damn deserved for the damn Hi-Fi Rush, man. Look at that game. The game is flawless and beautiful, man.
It's a great game, but they shadow dropped it. So
exactly,
it's like,
but after they shut it up, they gotta market that sucker. Market it like it's
but
shit.
I think we underestimate. I think we underestimate the marketing arm the Game Pass is in itself. Right? That's 30 plus million subscribers talking about a game that have access to it.
Because again, we need better marketing, brother. We need that. We need that. Let me tell you something. It's coming. Let me tell you something. Legal brought 2013. You know, this is a fun fact. When that generation ended, you know who won second place? Who won second place? Tell me. Xbox. When the generation ended. Just
PlayStation.
What? No, wrong. Xbox won second place.
Huh? Okay, no.
Xbox. Wait.
Let me hear your answer, and I'll tell you why you're wrong.
No. I'm going to tell you why I'm right. Not because I'm wrong, because I'm right about this. When the generation ended, I'm saying when it ended right there, and the new generation started, Xbox was second place. Yep. What happened was Xbox quit making 360s. PlayStation continued, and that's how PlayStation slithered itself in to become second place. But when the generation ended in 2013 to switch to Xbox One, 360 was second place.
But that's not second place. The lead platform is what wins. Right?
I know.
Look, PlayStation so-called sold 3 million consoles at the end. But throughout the entire generation, games were made on Xbox first. Games sold the most on Xbox. That was the lead platform. That's who won the generation. The PlayStation is not the lead platform in Gen 8 because they sold more consoles. They sold more software. That's what counts.
Oh, that's the truth. That's the truth.
Xbox was the lead platform the whole generation.
You talking about the 360 era?
360 era, no. Nintendo was the one who kicked everybody.
No, Nintendo sold more consoles, but nobody bought software on a Wii.
That's right.
I know that for a fact. That's the truth. That's the truth. They sold more consoles.
That's why after the Wii U, they could have went out of business.
Hold on. You said Wii or Wii U?
The Wii.
Wii, not Wii.
The Wii or the
Wii.
The Wii.
Okay, hold on. Really wrong.
Get him.
Hold on, I got the sales data right now.
What sales data you gonna give me, man? Did the Wii sold more consoles than both of the other ones? That doesn't matter.
So you talking about the Wii?
I'm talking about software. Who sold the most software?
921 million.
What's that?
That's the software.
We did, man. That when that Wii came out, that thing exploded.
Yeah, but nobody. Look, bro, who was playing Madden and Call of Duty on a freaking Wii?
I did.
What's up, Raiden 9-6?
You don't count.
Don't you remember? Even the Wii had a gun to play Call of Duty, man. What you talking about?
Bro, I played all that stuff because I downloaded it and cracked my Wii. Right?
We did have a terrible attach rate. We know.
Okay.
No.
That's you're talking about first party, bro. Nobody was buying third party software on the freaking Wii, bro.
The Wii saw 101.63 units.
So
the software sold 921.85 million units. The worst Nintendo console of all time, besides the Virtual Boy, is the Wii U. 13.56 million units. And the software sold 103.60 million units.
I'm telling you. I mean, Xbox finished in second. PlayStation was third. But the thing is, PlayStation slithered in to take that second place with what?
That's only console sales. But the lead platform was the 360.
The Wii out. Okay, you talk about the legacy titles, right? The Super Nintendo.
No, bro. I'm talking about third-party content, which is what sold the most of.
Yeah. That's why the Wii software sold 921 million.
I guarantee they didn't sell more than the Xbox 360.
No,
I bet you would.
No, the 360 sold 1 billion software.
Okay, yeah. That's all I'm saying.
But
console sales don't matter if you're not making the money.
But hold on, the Wii sold more than the P. No, realist. The Wii software sold more than the PS3 software.
Of course. The PS3 was dog shit.
Yeah.
All around the map, it was dog shit.
People understand. So, listen, what's most important is not the sale; it's the software sales.
Facts.
Because it doesn't matter. Listen, it doesn't matter if your system sold really well. The software sells a crap. That means nobody's not buying the games.
Happy holidays, Fireballs.
Because think about it, right? I'm looking at all the Nintendo consoles, right? The Switch sold 132 million. The software is 1.133 billion software sales. The 64 sold 32 million.
Man, we don't want the Nintendo history, man. Xbox 360 was the lead platform, and they won that
Xbox
generation.
360 software was the number one software. Yes, the PS3 did slightly came back, but
it only came back in console sales. But when they were giving away those PlayStation 3s, Who was buying software for it if it wasn't first party? I'll give it to the PlayStation 3. They did start coming with first party content at the end.
Game Trills.
They didn't have first party.
Realist Game Trills. Why was it important for them to give away those PlayStation 3 consoles? Me and Lou know why, but why? I want y'all to tell me why was it so important? Because Realist said the key word. They were giving them away. I think that damn console ended up selling for $150. So why do you think that was important?
So that people can remember them when the PlayStation 4 came around.
Nah.
What
was important was that no matter what happens, Judgment Day is here. Death, pestilence, famine, and war is upon us. Yep. We will beat Xbox and console sales. And you know what, PlayStation fans? You will never feel last place. When it's all said and done, nobody will ever tell you that you're last place. Nope. I keep telling everybody that is the only thing that matters. Y'all don't believe me, right? I came here to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Again,
so help me, Jamie. Lou, what is happening right now?
What is happening right now?
Is upon Sony.
Exactly. Look all the stuff that happened this week, and what
happening
what did come around?
People are being fired, walked out of the PlayStation building. Profits are falling apart. Studios shutting down. Others Inc. Devs literally complaining, talking about this is the worst place to be at right now. And guess what, Radiance 96? At the end of the day, look, the PlayStation fans close their ears to that and welcome what? Everybody say it again.
Console sales.
Thank you.
Console sales.
So
I'm desperately
my question again, Radiance, to the empire of Xbox is what can you do to make people come to Xbox? Exactly. What is the identity call that says this is what makes us who we are?
Exactly.
We know what it is.
That's what we want.
But Microsoft has abandoned it. I'm not here to play like they didn't. I'm not here. Listen, I'm here to talk from the standpoint of a gamer. The gamers that are buying these consoles, like Realist said, they don't know nothing. They're clueless. Hey, yo, Doodle! What's up, girl? Listen, they're here, and Doodle got my back now. Doodle's here.
It's gonna get cooking. It's gonna get cooking now.
They ride with me. Look, at the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, what is our call? What is our call? Somebody said it earlier. We didn't abandon him, right? We didn't abandon him. Look, man, Sony even knows how to bring back things that ain't making no sense anymore. They got a gamble of things. When things start falling apart, bring Ellie into the picture. When things start falling apart, what did they just do? What? Damn it. C-Money was good. What did they just do, C-Money, at the Game Awards? What did they do to get the PlayStation fans hyped when fire and brimstone, the judgment, war, pestilence, disease, and famine is upon the earth? What made the PlayStation fans turn around and go crazy and start buying these PlayStation 5s to make the media lie about 50 million consoles sold? What just happened? They premiered who on that damn stage? Kratos. All I'm saying is this. We have abandoned Master Chief. We don't have, what the hell is Master Chief right now? Right? We ain't got no Master Chief nowhere to be found, right? But guess what? But guess what? The reality, we get it, right, Realist? See, Realist, we get it. We get it. Look how I'm saying we get it. We understand just like MASH understands. There's 35 million people playing Halo Infinite multiplayer right now.
Not right now.
We know that's hot. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him, girl. We know that's what's going on. But guess what? That's what the Xbox fans know. Guess what the PlayStation fans don't know? That's where they're at. You know why? Because they're more visual gamers. They looking on TV and they're like, we don't see no damn Master Chief over there. I don't see no hype. So why do I need to go buy me an Xbox? Yo, they said it to us on social media.
Yep.
Why buy an Xbox when I can buy a PC? We know damn well
it ain't gonna buy no PC, man. Because if they had a PC, they would be crying about Xbox exclusivity.
Realists, we know they wasn't buying no damn PC, but I'm just saying, right? They know what to say. Just to keep Xbox from looking what? Appealing. There's no reason to buy an Xbox because I can get all my games on a PC. And let's keep it real. There for a minute, Microsoft was running into that hole. Every time you turn around, it was something linked to PC when it came to Xbox. That's not Xbox identity. PC ain't never been Xbox identity. I'm an Xbox fan. I don't want a PC play my Xbox game. Nope. I want Microsoft to build me a strong Xbox game that's going to give me great playing from the console gamer standpoint point of view.
Yep.
So the Xbox Series X is the closest to that. God forbid another one comes and it's game over. I'm here to let y'all know right now, the writing's on the wall. The next Xbox that comes out, if you don't have a top tier PC, you in trouble. See, PC, you got your day coming too. The master race theory is about to be laughable next Xbox console. Because that's the truth be told, right? I came here to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help us gaming. It was Xbox that gave PC the engine this generation. Xbox did it. We got
generation
everything to back us up on those claims. PC, you've done nothing to evolve. Moore's Law is failing you. You can't keep up no more. Technology is failing you. That's why. That's why the 4090 ain't living up to its hype. Really, you was correct. I remember you had the fussing arguments with 6-layer, but you was correct. You come from that. You said it. Yo, PC tell us every time a new chip come out, 56% more power. You're gonna get 32% more games. You run out there and buy that.
And we end up complaining in the end.
There you go. You go out there and buy it. So guess what the 4090 did? It came out and made everybody scared of it. Oh, it's 4K, can push. It was all muscle. Realist, I was right on that when I said, Realist, you know what? I learned something from you. I've learned something by just looking at these PC games. And Realist told me I was dead right. This is what I learned by just visually looking at them. Lou and Spartan and games and chit chat. This is what I learned about the PC community. I've not met one on social media, and I'm daring that one if I'm wrong. If you have this PC, everything is matching in coordinates. What I mean by that, you got that 4K, at least 32-inch screen monitor. I don't talk to 27-inch screen PC gamers. I don't even talk to them. I wouldn't even give my kid a 27-inch screen. Bro, I'm from the big screen era. Look, from arcade screens and on, I don't play no small screens. So if you ain't 32-inch screen and up, I don't even listen to you. That's just my standard. After that, I want to see that rig. I want to see that rig because if your monitor ain't 4K, you ain't playing in 4K. It don't matter. It don't matter what you got after that. All right? So I want to see that rig. Then I want to see your expensive graphics card, right? And I want everything compatible.
Before I go, it's not about graphics card. CPUs is very important. You don't want to have bottlenecks.
That's what you see. Games knows exactly where I'm going with that.
Yeah.
Why do you think I'm saying compact games? Because here's what I've learned. They don't upscale that CPU. You know what?
Yeah, you need a good CPU because of bottlenecks.
Right, games. You know what they do here on this Twitter feeds? You know what they do? Mm-hmm. They brag about their PCs, right? But they don't upgrade that CPU. What they do is they go and buy that big ass graphics card to offset the load for the CPU.
Yeah, it's about RAM too.
That's why you find them. Exactly. Because when you go over to the PC world, there's a God that waits for you. The God in PC world is called latency. There ain't nothing that a PC gamer can do to escape that God. You're going to have to make a compromise. PC
it's a lot of CPU. It's a lot of CPU today have APU input. Like you can use a CPU as a graphics card built inside. But yeah, that's what the Rogue Ally and the Steam Deck has. That's what the Switch Pro is doing the same thing too. But the Switch Pro going to have a better APU output. So that's why Nintendo delayed the console to try to get the RDNA too.
What makes
Nintendo can be buns?
Game Heroes. What makes the Xbox Series X so great?
It's future proof.
What else? What was I just talking about? see, this is the problem. What was I just talking about, Games?
Oh, you talking about the Xbox Series X?
No, I was talking about PC, and I was talking about how it's not what? How these PC gamers use what? The GPU to do what? Muscle everything over because they want to what? Upgrade that CPU. See, a complete gaming computer, the CPU is built beautifully and the GPU is built beautifully, and they go together. Realist, what makes the Series X so beautiful?
Well, there are several things. I know there's a specific answer you're looking for, and I don't want to just take shots for you to say no.
Okay, everybody, what makes the Series X so beautiful is that the CPU and the GPU is compatible. My Series X, other Zinc, is doing what most of these PC gamers on Twitter dream about doing because they don't do that. Why, other Zinc? Because it's too expensive. All these clowns out here that call us peasants don't even have proper utilized PCs. They're the peasants. If you're gonna come out here and talk about being a PC gamer, have your shit right. Your shit ain't even right. You gotta have your CPU right and your GPU right. Don't come at us talking about I'm buying a heavy duty GPU so I can offset the CPU that I don't have enough money to upgrade. You're not a true PC gamer. We want to throw shots. Well, then I'm throwing shots.
See, back in the days, right? People don't understand consoles were actually outperforming PCs.
Facts.
So that's why, consoles were out. So what AMD and NVIDIA did, they had to upgrade the graphics card and the CPU, make the PCs are more powerful with the 400 series, all that stuff, trying to leap over the consoles. That's basically what it is.
See, don't say that too much, man. You're gonna have people thinking other things, brother.
Nah, but that was the fact. Like, that was
for the most part back in the day, people weren't buying PCs to play video games.
A lot of people weren't buying PCs. My brother, the reason why
I'm saying that everybody had one that could afford one, but they weren't buying it to play video games.
Yeah, my brother had a PC. He built a PC. I remember that day he built a PC. He got a free game called what's it called? Far Cry, the original one. So it just that like my brother's a PC. He's an Xbox/PC gamer. But you gotta understand, like back then, during the 7th generation consoles, the reason why a lot of people, game companies, don't like PC gaming because of piracy, torrents, and high torrents and stuff. Like I think Modern Warfare 2 was like the #1 torrent game on PC of all time. That generation. Then people who stealing games. So what game companies do now, when you torrent the game, they do it on purpose to put missing features in the game. So now that's where Steam come along. Because Steam. One thing about Steam is that Steam helped the piracy goes down because you put these games on sales. Like right now, Steam have a winter sale going on. $10, $13 for a game. You buy a whole collection for $9.99. It's just that the health privacy.
Games, look at the chat.
Yeah.
Go there, because I'm about to go there.
But consoles it can't hit 60. But yeah, you're right. Consoles can't hit 60. Back then, but consoles back then could hit 60. Pieces couldn't hit.
Let me no.
They messing up, Joanna done messed up, man. Come on.
Stop it. It's Christmas Eve.
Let it be known. What's the deal there?
He said Christmas Eve. I'm out like 12:30. I'm falling asleep.
Mr. Joanna Dark's gonna shut down Di-RRec Gaming tonight. He said sorry, but consoles can't even hit 60 frames a second, and if it does, they barely hit 60 and 720p. Somebody enlighten my man. Come on with it.
We got.
Is that true? Is that true or is that false?
That's it's false. But I'm sure there's an instance where it's true.
I know where he's coming from though.
But to state something that like it's an absolute is patently false.
The reason why, Mr. Joanna, I don't have a plethora of Xbox games, of Series X games that are hitting at 720. I don't even have games plethora of 1440p that are at 30 frames per second. Majority of my games, Joanna, and I'm being serious, this ain't capping or nothing. Majority of my games can hit 4K 60. Majority of them. I got an OLED C2 too. Hey, I'm over here. I'm playing these games. Multiplayer, 120. I want everybody to understand this, right? We come from Spartan. I got you. We come from a company that only had 5 studios.
4.
We only had like Fable, Gears of War, Halo. What else?
The 4th.
Forza. All right.
That's it. I
did the math already. There were 6 studios that you could depend on to make games, and a rotation. It was Coalition, 343, Turn 10, Playground. Who's the other one? Because Lionhead has been gone for a while. Rare. But Rare wasn't doing anything with any regularity though. But Rare was there. So
look what Doodle was saying. Look what Doodle is saying, right?
What?
Look what Doodle means. C-Money, and I know somebody else said they had an OLED, right?
When I grew up, I want to be like y'all.
Really? Shut up. Realist, you got an OLED, right? Game Trills, I don't know if you got one.
No,
I don't know if you got one, Lou, right?
I do.
You got an OLED. So there's a lot of people here that's got OLED.
Not yet. Not me. Not yet.
OLEDs have a faster response time than monitors.
Yeah.
So
that's true.
So if I'm
exactly
now, Halo, you can play at 120. Gears of War, you can play at 120. I'm done. That's my friend. Those are our franchise games. I got a question for PC gamers out here. Now listen, Joanna says this. No, first before I go, Roshan is right. And Joanna, you know this is a fact because I used to hear this all the time when I was a kid. Oh, resolution. The reason why they stream resolution because they didn't have that CPU GPU balance. So the latency God was just kicking their ass. So the excuse that came out of the PC community is, well, we prefer frame rates over visuals. We got that. Okay, you won that war. Listen, you won that war. But we understood why you said it. Because most PC dudes want frame rates, not resolution. Only Rashawn, those that don't have a choice, say that. Cats I know, like realists, who got the butter, don't talk like that. Realist says, the hell with that. If I'm doing PC, I want everything. Why should I shortcake my experience? If I'm going PC, I'm going all in, right? So, look what Mr. Joanna Dark said then. I'm not sure who's building your PC, correct? Because somebody like that must have a badass PC. You must be playing your games. Oh, watch this, other Zinc. When I hear somebody says that, they must be playing their games at 4K native, 120 frames per second on every game.
Nope. Well, I mean, for one, it's limited by the developer talent too. Like that's another big issue. Like
I'm leaving right now. I'm gonna let really look.
No, I'm just gonna say this one thing. For whatever reason, the developers don't prioritize the PC. It's like they make the games on PCs, dev kits, whatever. But then when they drop these ports, we still have to wait for them to come up with some type of patch, and then another patch to utilize whatever we thought we were going to get when we paid all this money for these computers, PCs. So, I mean, look, if you want to play on PC, play on PC. You want to play on console, play on console. I really am not trying to get in because at the end of the day, you pay $5,000-$6,000, hell, even $3,000. You better run better than a console. So I don't even understand why PC guys or PC primaries like to engage with console dudes. But when we talk about like the PC guys that talk all this crap, this master race, they're not master race. These dudes still running on 2 generations behind graphics cards want to come dump on a console player because you're stupid for even playing on console. But there's no real comparison to horsepower, and there shouldn't be. When you got one component that's the same size as an entire console, it better be better than a console.
And listen, I love you, Mr. Joanna Dark. Listen, I love you, man. I'm messing, but look, here's the truth.
I don't know what guy for that's 6 years old that outperforms consoles either.
Realist, here's the problem with this right here, everybody. It's a truth show. Alan Wake 2 don't play on that right now.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
I'm leaving. Alan Wake 2 don't play on that right now.
You don't play on what? On his PC? I mean, hey, this guy, he said he had a 6-year-old PC that outperforms consoles. Like, what consoles? You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
the Switch.
Hold on, realist. Hold on. Well, what graphics card do you have for CPU?
Graphics card, CPU. He says it's 6 years old. So whatever was out 6 years ago. So what's that? 20 series?
No, the 970. What? That's
that ain't that old. He like 20 series i5. Nah, I think i7 was out 6 years ago. But
no, I'm talking about the graphics card 970.
It ain't that old, bro. Because I had the 10. I had the 1080.
1080.
I can't remember when I bought the 10 card, but it don't matter. He capping.
But
unless he's talking about the Switch, he capping.
Listen, PCs and consoles are 2 different markets, man. I have a gaming PC. I know you have one too, really.
I can't play Alan Wake with this.
No.
Joanna Dark's gonna have to
hold on.
You can't play Alan Wake on a 6-year-old PC. He might be able to run that at 20 frames. He might be able to run at 20 frames in low settings. 480p.
You can play Alan Wake on your OG. Yes, you can, but it's not going to have the same graphical if you want. That's it. If you talk about right.
So is that what we're going to do for PC? We always going to make excuses for PC. Lou, is that what we're going to do here tonight? We're going to make excuses for PC. We're in 2023.
Hey, man, we make excuses for everybody but Xbox. I thought you knew.
God, come on, let's go. Come on. I thought we were going to have people in here. You see my point? We don't have PC gamers like that. And Joanna Dark proved my point. And there's nothing wrong with what he said. He's being truthful.
I think he's a cool cat. I'm pretty sure I've seen him on somebody else's show before.
We going in. Look, unless you got a 3,500 setup, I don't listen to you. Because listen.
So you mean you can't listen to the 1060 cats? The 1650 cats?
Fact.
The i3 cats? You can't talk to us?
Fact.
You can't talk to us Pentium runners?
I'm not talking to no E-machine. I'm not talking to no Hewlett Packards. Look at Lou. Lou, what are we doing? Spar 117. You was gonna say something, baby. See, they underestimate my boy 117. I was gonna let Realist cook, but Realist went. What you call it? He has mercy on y'all tonight. 117. Let me know what's wrong with the PC.
Hey, all right, guys. I gotta go. Good night, guys.
Good night, Game Heroes.
Game Heroes.
Yeah.
Where are you going, man?
Hey, look, man. I came from work, man. Tired.
You always come to work, man.
You better go jump on that Nintendo. Nah, man, listen. I love you, man. I know you worked hard. I appreciate you coming in. I appreciate you coming in. No,
all right, next time, promise. Like,
I know, bro. You listen, bro. We work. Before you leave, let me send you off gracefully. I want everybody to understand this, right? I appreciate these guys here. Realist is out of town. Realist done pulled over. He probably somewhere in the backwoods of
man. Hey, I'm doing this show playing Bro-tato.
Realist is probably in the woods, dude. He's probably in the woods, see Money and Radiance and Joanna, and like he's out there. Looks like Alan Wake Woods. He's out there like
no, I'm not.
He's pulled over. It's dangerous where he's at, but he's here on Di-RRec Game. Game Trills worked hard all day. He done worked hard all day. I know this about him. He came in tonight on Di-RRec Game. Now, I ain't going to say nothing about 117. 117 is the man on the couch. If this show comes on, he's there. He ain't fooling me. He's playing Halo right now, being quiet. He's on mute. He's probably got a blood.
I'm right here with the chilling. I'm with everybody right here. Halo can wait after the show right now.
That's my boy. 117 gonna be here. Lou, God bless you, man. From day one, I don't know. Lou just wants to kick it.
Oh, this is the first time I actually talk to Crazy Lou. What's up, Crazy?
What's up, man? What's up?
Crazy Lou.
Amazing chat community we have this year.
All right. Good night, guys.
Yes. Good night, man. Get you some
Good night, Game Heroes, man.
A lot to me, bro.
Right.
See you at work in the morning, man.
I picked on him. I told him he come. I picked on him. He did. I love you, man. He's gone. I picked on him, but he popped up. That's all that matters. Shout out to After Boss. Shout out to Six Slayer. Shout out to these guys, man. You know what I'm saying? They everybody works, man. And we all work hard. Life hits us. Sometimes y'all know how Di-RRec Gaming is, man. We do this because we love y'all. Like I said, this is a personification of the chat. We're here. I'm over here looking at y'all's comments. We're having a good day. No, Mr. Joy, I'm picking on you, man. I got nothing but love for you, fam. I needed somebody like you. Thank you for coming in here, telling us about it. Because we know I got PC guys here, but I was just making a point. Listen, you home, Mr. Joanna. You say what? You home. We love you, man. You here, right? We got you. Because there's things that you're saying that are just true. I'm not going to debate it. I try to explain and be as real as I can about the PC experience, right?
I debate them 6-year-old specs though. but I've heard him on somebody else's show before. He's a cool cat.
Yeah, no, he's home. Look, this is what I don't like, right? When they automatically assume because somebody has a PC that it's automatically better. That's the myth. For a PC to be better, you got to pay some money. It's a customizable experience. So you got to get in there. And then when you put your money to it, it does become the best gaming experience. It does. The reality is most people who do PC and realize I got to use your word for it, like tinkering. I haven't met one that don't. I'm not into caring about if my drivers are going to work, Luke. I turn on and I want to configure this and configure that. I'm a pilot. I'm ready for launch and I'm switching, turning knobs and all this stuff. Radiance. There's a lot of tinkering that you got to love to do when you're dealing with PC, right? With the console, It's already optimized beautifully, right? Realist made a point. Devs love to make their games for consoles because they can lock things in. People understand today that 4090 here, baby. Look, people, it is. Listen, I'm with Radiance. See, a lot of people don't like this, but I'm with Radiance. The only reason I'm with Radiance because I got a brother right here that can get 5 of them if he wants.
But see, when you start doing that, that's a hobby, right? You're a hobbyist.
It is.
Because it's like I got computer crap and I got
real quick, Realist, and I'm
parfums, right? You buy a bunch of whatever you like.
Realist, I want to make this point real quick, and then I'm gonna let you cook.
No, I'm just gonna. That was all I had to say.
Oh, okay. Look, Radiance. Here's my. All right, Lou. I'm gonna be throwing darts at Realist, and Radiance. If you want to speak on it, hit it. But here's my point with that. C Money. How high can you possibly gain on that 4090? What's the highest you gonna go? You gonna go 4K 144 on that bad boy? Really?
Sometimes.
4090. Are you gonna play games at 4K 144?
Sometimes.
What game?
I don't know.
Name those games.
I don't know, but I know you can.
If Grand Theft Auto 6 came out on PC, are you gonna play that game at 4K 144?
Yeah, that's a game that I'm confident will. Yeah.
Okay.
Because they make that's. I mean, by the time it comes off a PC, it better.
Okay. What game are we playing today?
You got a lot of shooting games that you can do that with. They're not. It's all about the assets. It's all about the assets. If you're running like Alan Wake,
right?
I don't. That's not a 4K 140 frame type game. It's gonna be something that's like a shooter. You know what I mean? It's not gonna be something that's heavy.
Right? I watched Lana Pierce, right?
Mm-hmm.
She was on NVIDIA's channel.
Yeah, but then y'all say she built a trash PC.
Famo, she built this NVIDIA. You can watch it on YouTube.
No.
Right? I think this time people asked me what kind of hairstyle she was wearing. I don't know why people. But anyway, for those that like Alana Pierce's hairstyle, in this video, I think she was white hair. I think maybe light pink. I mean light purple, but I don't know. But white grayish type hair. I don't know why they're into that. But anyway, you can go on YouTube. You can watch her build her PC. Her PC looks great, phenomenal, astronomical, right? Guess what it was running on what was it? Starfield. She was playing Starfield on it. Guess what she was playing it on? That powerful PC.
Xbox.
1440p at 100 frames per second. I'm not paying $3,500 to play no game at 1440p.
I mean, that's optimization too, man.
Yeah, I'm just saying. That's why this makes sense to me. Boom. A monster PC is pointless. The only benefit you can get is play console ports in high graphics. See, this is what happens when somebody, you know it. Look, this is what happens when somebody. See, Radiance is going on the cross for me tonight too. They're gonna get them.
Yeah, y'all go on the cross. I'm not gonna go too far. I'm just gonna. I'm gonna say that there's pros and cons to both. You know what I mean?
Right.
And for me, one of the biggest cons is that they just aren't prioritizing especially with the games that I want to play. You know, they eventually they'll get to where they want to go, where we want them to go. But when they drop, PC gamers are always complaining about poor ports.
Y'all so stupid. I know. So you gotta laugh. Y'all, listen. He's not. Look, he's not capping. He's just speaking from his experience, right? But I agree with you because we know the end result is this.
I'm saying I'm capping.
Right. The reason to get a PC is for the exclusives, and most of them don't need a powerful GPU to run. That's it. How do I know this? I watch them. When I saw that on Lana Pierce's computer, I was like this, damn it. I was waiting to see, Lou. Oh, I was waiting to see the end result. I'm running it at 1440p out of 100. I said, what? That thing was beautiful. It was sitting up on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even want to get fireballs talking about PC. I don't want to do it.
Nope.
I'm not. Look at other Zinc. No, the 2080 is garbage, trash. But look,
man,
if you do the PC right, the PC is a beautiful thing when you do it right. And look, like I said, you have more options, you have more things. Now, Starfield hit 13 million players. Ain't this beautiful, y'all? Since September, Starfield is still gaining waves. Spar 1117, what do you think about that, baby?
I'm blown with this masterpiece coming out the way it did. It's just mind blowing. Congratulations, Bethesda and the team. Congratulations, Todd. All the gamers out there enjoying this game, building your ships, modding ships, discovering. I don't know how you guys did like 30 months on this game, but hats off to everybody. I'm just mind blown right now. 6 months into it, they're out. That's huge for a game. 6 months and it crushed.
You want to know you want to know, Lou, realist, Spartan, Chit Chat community? I'm going back to this subject again. After hearing 13 million players, what do the adversary? What I got, because this is why I'm saying this.
Lord.
Xbox fan, you already know where I'm going with this. Yeah. Xbox fans, you are the minority. See, like Realist said, Xbox fans are on Xbox. But when we go into social media, you automatically make yourself a minority. You're the minority. You're at the bottom of the list, right? So you're on social media and you're trying to feel good about yourself being an Xbox gamer. And you hear this spectacular news about Starfield hitting 13 million players. The minute you retweet that or put that up to requote and make a repost and you want to say something nice, what's the first thing the Stampedes say to you? No, that ain't 13 million sold. That ain't 13 million sold.
Not only that. Oh, Lord, Not only that, they started bringing up the refunds. They started looking for stuff that people refunded. That ain't true. Those numbers were...
I'm with you, Steve Money. That's what I'll be at. 4K 60 is enough. When you want to do 120, and if it can't make 4K at them prices, that's trash. But 4K 60, perfect. You're right, perfect. That's me. And max ray tracing, that's beautiful then. You see what I'm saying? That's where
machine learning to start blooming. Machine learning in our Xboxes and the NVIDIA GPUs, those are still yet to be exploited as well too with video games in the industry, right? They've got velocity architecture that would just hand it down from us to the PCs. There's a lot going on. Just give it 2 more years. 20
direct storage. They don't use FSR because that was the thing that was supposed to kind of balance the scales for little bro, the Series S, FSR. Put a game out at 720 and then upscale it. But they aren't even utilizing that.
In the building from the Dominican. We got another one. So that's 3 Dominicans. That's Lou. That's Doodle. Shout out to the Dominican Republic. He's from the Caribbean. The Caribbeans are strong tonight. Thanks for all the love. Shout outs. Yeah. That's right, man.
One thing I'd appreciate though.
Right, go ahead, Spartan. Go ahead.
One thing I'd appreciate if they could up the RAM and give us a little bit more solid of a core count on the CPUs for our consoles. Rather than an 8, give us a 12 core count and 20 gigs of RAM.
But Spartan, they got that all comes at a cost though, right? They're trying to hit $500.
Look, Lou, read that, Lou.
What's up? They use velocity architecture or the MO chip on the X.
Speak on it. I'll tell you another thing, Rashawn. They ain't got the features we got. They ain't got the features we got.
Yeah, but the
They're not.
devs have to utilize that, and they got to start with Xbox first. Well, Xbox has to do all these things before everybody else starts to utilize it.
DirectX is from Microsoft. That's where it all seeds.
Yeah, but we're not using it. That's what I'm saying.
You got the
we gotta
velocity
use
being
that
used
first.
right now.
You gotta have
velocities being used
velocity,
right now.
direct storage, whatever it is.
Machine learning,
Machine learning, FSR,
they're doing that
VRS,
right
all these things that were there that they promoted before the console launch, they're not being utilized. That's all I'm saying.
Right now, the ML, auto HDR, auto this and that, that's the machine learning for Xbox for the older games. You put Halo 5 on, auto HDR, any old school game, that's the machine learning. That's where it kicks in for the GPU's ML. They're doing that. The VRS shading is on the Gears 5. It's on Halo Infinite.
You know what the problem is?
I think that's like experimenting, because like Doom has VRS too, but it's like they're not going all out. Why not use all the tools available to you?
You need to optimize it. That's the problem.
Look at this,
optimize.
Lou, what they're doing right now is explaining our point. Lou, Spark 117 just told everybody what it is, where to find it at, what to see and notice of it. This is the reason why your games are doing this. This is what this is, right? Xbox community don't know that. You know why? Nobody's telling them. We don't have an identity. Doesn't it make you feel good, Spartan, to know that you got that? You go and you play your old Halo games, and they're there. You know that because you're an Xbox fan. The casual don't know that. He doesn't know the beauty of Xbox. When we say marketing, that's what we're talking about.
Yep.
The identities of Xbox. They're not showing how beautiful the quick resume works. Where's a commercial where I'm playing again? See, that's what I loved about Sega. Sega knew how to make the commercial impact.
Yep.
They made a commercial. So Sega couldn't whoop Nintendo if you put extra cheese on the sandwich. But damn it, Sega made me hyped to be a Sega fan because their commercials knew how to impact me. You know how many people, how many Nintendo fans I brought over to the dark side off of Mortal Kombat alone? You want to know how many I did off the 6-button controller? I've been telling Xbox for the longest, make a 6-button controller. We don't need a big-ass damn fighter stick. We don't need it. Make me a super-duper 6-button controller and let me have at it. Sega did it. Why can't we do it? There's things that will make people say, the hell with this. I'm going to buy me an Xbox. And it's like they don't get it. That's all I'm saying.
And there's one more feature.
Stop this. Yes. A 6-button controller is all we need, bro. This stuff is crazy out here. We just need an identity. We'll do the rest. And I get it. Microsoft from day one has always looked at Xbox as the stepchild. Nobody can tell me that ain't true. Go look at the damn documentary, bro. From day one. When the only way Microsoft is gonna, and look, I get it. I get what Realist is saying. I get what Realist is saying. All right. But what Spartan 117 just said, it breaks my heart. Because this guy knows exactly where to go to get this stuff, these beautiful things. He's speaking these beautiful things. But guess what? The masses don't have a clue about just how beautiful the Xbox is. The Xbox One, nobody in their right mind was going to buy that shit. You had to be an Xbox fan to buy that shit. And what I mean, Judgment Day fell upon us like it was nothing. The angels of the Lord told us, escape, run to the mountains, and save your souls. But we didn't listen. We stayed. And the fire and brimstone fell on us, and we stayed, and we fought, and we endured the fire and brimstones. You had to be an idiot to buy an Xbox One in those days. But you wasn't an idiot. You was an Xbox fan. And that's why almost 60 million of them bitches got sold. 60 million. The other 20-something million were the PlayStation fans. Microsoft was able to maintain its crazed fan base at the same time lose the 20 to 30 million PlayStation fans. We had 28 to 30 million PlayStation fans, people on our platform. I don't think PlayStation has ever had that. Ain't no Xbox fans running over to the PlayStation. I'm letting you know that right now. We don't want it. A true Xbox fan don't want PlayStation at all. You can't get us to buy one. We just don't like it. All right? We just don't like it. So how do you grow Xbox? Okay, well, we're going to use other avenues. We're going to use device, right? We're going to use screens. But what I'm trying to get Microsoft to understand is people see Xbox as a negative thing, and that's bad. The only way they're going to see Xbox as a positive thing is through us. They ain't playing these games. Look, they're not playing Xbox games on these tablets. I mean, on these phones. You know what they playing? Candy Crush, Solitary. They're not playing Call of Duty right here for Xbox.
I play
but nobody's going on the cloud to play Call of Duty for Game Pass on this. All right? Candy Crush. We got that now. Minecraft and Roblox and stuff. Right? But Xbox fans, we want that handheld. If you're going to have your SoCs in these devices, why not make an Xbox handheld? Because we can show people how great Xbox is from outside our house. I get it. Ain't nothing wrong with the raw guy. I got one. God bless the realist. That's how I got one. But I invested in the cloud. Did I not, realist? When everybody was talking it down. I was like, oh shit, man, I'm getting it because I can play my Game Pass games. Look, Lou, on the go. I can play, but then I found out shit. I can't go nowhere. I'm limited to the house. And realist made fun of me. Look at you, dumbass. Look at it.
I ain't say that.
But realist was like, but realist, I was like, realist, I want to support the future. That's what I did it. Because why, Lou? Why did I do that? That's why I know how to point at the PlayStation Portal and say, that's dog shit. Because it can't even do what the Logitech G Cloud can do. I can play the Logitech G Cloud by itself. I don't have to turn anything on for it to work. It can operate by itself. The PlayStation Portal can't even do that. Once again, if something is dog shit, look, people. Look. Nobody can look at me with a straight face and tell me the PlayStation Portal is where it's at. Nobody. But I have to give it to the damn PlayStation fans. Because when judgment day is upon, Lou, when the buckets of dog shit is being dumped on everything that could possibly be dumped on the PlayStation brand, Lou, buckets of dog shit and chicken shit to fertilize the ground for farmers. When you can't even step outside your house, Lou, and all you smell is shit everywhere. Those PlayStation fans can make a damn the PlayStation Portal is the most dog shit device that could ever been made in this era. It's just it's the epitome of dog shit. But the PlayStation fan base can make dog shit look like roses, lilies in the valley.
Dang.
A bouquet of beautiful flowers in 3 days. That fan base went out there, as casual as it is, and gave Sony exactly what they needed. We sold it.
Yep. We did. It's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, when I saw the whole PS Portal thing, I was one of the persons that I actually like. I sat down and I complained
and
about
bought
something.
it.
No, hell no. Me here, man. You okay? Okay. Let me tell you something, right? This is why I keep mentioning, like, for example, that a handheld will be perfect for Xbox to do. Example, right? I don't have cloud gaming here in Dominican Republic. We don't have it yet. We don't have it yet. In order for me to do it, I got to get a VPN. And man, even though I get the VPN, it's still the latency, the input lag is just horrible. It's horrible, 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 horrible.
Internet there, Louis.
It's not like
you could get.
For example, right now I have 300 MB. That's what I have.
In your country, that's as fast as it gets?
I think that's as fast as it gets. I think there could be one more to be 1 TB. It could be it. But at the end of the day, right? I don't know. Because for like household is for 300, right?
So you're just they're still growing there.
We're still growing. So this is why, you know, I asked myself, like, I want a handheld. I want something to, you know, take around and play. Because okay, I showed you remote play, but if I plug in the controller, you know, to play remote play, it's still laggy no matter what. It's still laggy on my cell phone. It's still laggy, still not that good. So, like I said, we don't have cloud here, nothing like that. Okay, I got my hand. I went to a store.
Wait, ESPORTS gaming, my boy.
I've been going. I went to a store, right? And this guy, hey, I got a PS Portal here. Grab it. I got a hold of this thing. Now look at this big ass thing. I mean, it's like this big. I mean, I don't know. Basically, I'll show you. I was just like this, right? I was looking at this thing like this big. I said, damn, this thing's big. That's the first thing. And I was like, okay. I told the guy, joking around, I was like, okay, let's do a drop test and see how resistant this thing is. Like, no, don't drop it. I'm like, what? Is this thing that sensitive? Like, you can break that easy? Like, you know, because seriously, I look at this thing, I was like, what the hell? This couldn't work for me. Because there's another problem here. I have to have the PS, I have to have the PlayStation, right? I have to have it on standby, right? In order for me to play with this thing, right? In order for me to use it. Now I live in a third world country where power goes out. So yeah, let me take this bitch on an airplane. Let me grab it and put it like this, right? Or probably buy some Jinko jeans because I don't know if you all remember the Jinko jeans with the big ass pockets.
Yeah,
that's what I said. You gotta get some Jinko jeans in order to put the PS Portal in your pants to take it with you, right? Yeah. So let me get this in. Let me get on the plane. Let me, you know, get to where I gotta go. Okay, let me turn this sucker on. Ah, shit, it ain't working. What happened? Oh, power went out. What am I do? Call my mama? Call somebody? Go to my apartment? Turn on my damn PS5? Put it on standby? They didn't know how the hell they're gonna do that. But seriously, how am I gonna use this if I just can't? If I just can't, so it's not worth for me to buy. It's not worth for me to buy. It's not worth for me to buy. Not worth for me to get. I don't find like the purpose to it. And here's another thing though, because right. Okay, somebody's using your TV. You can't play PlayStation 5, but look what happened on Black Friday. You got TVs in $200. Why don't you just get yourself an extra TV?
Look, realist. Look, realist. Look.
Oh,
somebody
nice.
Trying to show me this. Somebody trying to show me this.
Yeah, I can have that.
I'm falling for the bait, huh?
But yeah.
I'll give you my phone.
I send it. I'll take it. Send it.
But like I'm saying though, the PS Portal for me, it's just not gonna work. So is this an opportunity that Sony left off because handhelds have been spicy? You see handhelds being sold like crazy. Did they actually ditch an opportunity? Yes, they ditched a perfect opportunity. I mean, they made a great handheld back in the day. That was the PSP. Why don't you guys grab everything that you have from the PSP, PS Vita, like Nintendo did? Nintendo said, okay, let's make this switch. Let's grab all the great stuff from like the back in the day, right? Like all the great stuff from the Super Nintendo, from everything. Let's grab all the great stuff and let's put it in this Switch. Why couldn't Sony do the same damn thing with the handheld? They would have had something perfect.
So
but,
Louis, would you be cool with, like, let's say,
what's up?
something like the ROG Ally, right? But it has an X on it, and there's a dock, kind of like the Switch, a powerful handheld. But see that to do something that can run Xbox games natively is going to cost a lot of money. Like there's a reason why like the Switch is what it is. Like it's old. You can't have an old handheld. So let's just say they come out with a powerful handheld console PC, or not a PC, handheld console like the Switch, and it's let's say it's $700. They subsidize it. They don't do consoles, but they give you a hybrid. Would you want that?
So for $700, that's too expensive. Now, if you give it for me for $500, I mean, it's an option for me because at the end of the day,
when you make things smaller, they get more expensive. So it's
you know what, Lou? You know what? Tiers, right? I think I know what Will is going with this, and I think I know what Lou was trying to say. They're gonna let's make tiers. 500, 600, 700. Because look, I'm gonna be honest. That damn raw dollar expensive. I didn't buy it, but I saw what Will is paid. He bought 2 of them, to be honest. And I'm sitting there looking at that price. I know how much it costs. I get it. I get it. It wouldn't appeal to the casual, right? And that's where your main market is at.
So $700 doesn't appeal to the casual. If they can get it for $300, they sell a hell of a lot more of them.
Yeah,
but they can't.
But what we need is 3 tiers, 3 consoles, just like we have the 2 right now: the Series S, Series X, and Series Enthusiast.
Dang, man, you're asking for like 15 Baldur's Gates per year then.
Yeah, it's true. Look, listen, it's gonna be hard. I get it. Because I understand.
Dude, they're already complaining about 2 different. Some of these.
It's gonna be hard.
And it's never the big devs. It's always these smaller devs.
Right.
But they're complaining about having to work for 2 SKUs. But I'm pretty sure that if Xbox sold 200 million of them, they wouldn't have these problems.
But Realist, the beauty of the Xbox, and real quick, let me get the Ashtray Gaming real quick before I say this.
You tried to close 30 minutes ago.
Stop, man. That's my boy. That's why they're moving. That's why they're moving. He's getting his shot here. Look, you see how he trying to throw the knife on me. Look, Ashtray Gaming all the way from Australia, baby, in the building. I have to do my boy right. Merry Christmas to my Xbox people. We out here for real. Much love to you, New Legal and the crew. Let me tell y'all something about my boy Ashtray Gaming. I say this every time about him. We just come from different mamas. That's the only thing that separates us. You want to see a true Xbox fan, you go to Ashtray Gaming. There's no sympathy. He's all in. He loves his Xbox. He's all in. When he says he loves you, he loves you. He loves the Xbox community. It's people like Ashtray Gaming, people like Lou, people like The Realist, people like 117. We have to help each other. We have to build. Because the Xbox community, it's everywhere. It's thrown everywhere. It's tossed everywhere because it doesn't have an identity anymore. There used to be a day when everybody knew what an Xbox fan was all about.
Yep.
Today, you don't know that. You don't know what it is. There's nothing wrong with being a Nintendo fan. There's nothing wrong with being a PlayStation fan. There's nothing wrong.
You sure about that?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with being a gamer, and I love everything.
Man, it's something wrong with paying $150 for games. I'll tell you that.
Yes. The thing is this.
It's something wrong with them selling me one game 3 times. Look, Final Fantasy laid the groundwork for them.
Facts. Here's where I'm at. Realist.
What?
Xbox is in the best position to make a handheld. Realist said this. Here's one of the problems. Realist said the devs don't want to make ports. They don't want to make game twice. That's the problem with the Vita and the PSP. These are facts. The beauty of Xbox, they only have to make the game once because cloud works. Cloud works. And when you're using it on the go, now let's get it right, Realist. What makes the ROG Ally special? It has its own built-in nativity. So when you open up the Game Pass from within its own app, within the Raw Allies' own app, what's it called, Realist? The Armory something?
Armory Crate.
Yeah, the Armory Crate, because I have mine at Best Buy getting worked on. Because for some reason my apps, I don't know what I did. And I mean, so they're it's been up there, they're working on it. So because I was gonna have them to send me a new one, Realist, but it would take a while. So I was like, nah, look, just because the Rock Ally is like a hot cake right now.
Man, they ain't supposed to. They're supposed to give you a new one.
No, they was, but they had to ship me, and it takes a while. So because people are buying that thing. Look, the Rock Ally is not getting the proper press that it deserves. That thing is a hot cake. So I told them, hey, look, keep it. Play nursery with it. Do what you got to do to get me right, and just hit me up when it's done. They're supposed to hit me up tomorrow, as a matter of fact. But that thing has a native capability. So even me being outside, going wherever I go, right, Lou? I can turn it on and play games natively. The damn thing is a Windows 11 running operating machine, Spark 117. It's a Microsoft handheld. I told Realist this. It's like Xbox gets so much hatred that it has to hide itself. You know, if we put it in the Asus ROG, the common player would just buy it, and fans of Asus will buy it without ever knowing it's an Xbox operating handheld. My thing is this: when are we, as the Xbox fans, we've been out here for 20-something years. This is where PlayStation fans can just laugh at us, what I'm about to say. PlayStation fans can laugh at us on this one. As Xbox fans that have been out here for 20-something years, when are we going to get something we want? We're getting old out here. We're turning gray, Ashtray. Lou, you about to start going to hospital and getting you some prescription pills. Realist, right, shit, we over here, you see what I'm saying? What more do we need to do? What? Because I'm telling you, like, I'm going to be honest. I'm just going to be dead honest, Ashtray, right? I'm going to be dead honest, Sotness. They can put me back on the cross and nail me back again. If we stop playing Xbox, it's over. If we stop playing it, it's over. We've been here too long. I understand why Microsoft wants to build somewhere else. I get it. We all they got. We want Xbox to grow. But Lou and I understand, Realist does too, but Realist has to give us the other perspective. That's why I like him here. Because ain't nothing he's saying is wrong either. We all know these things, right? It's just they don't. When you go on social media and all you got is IGN and all of them, you don't see Xbox nowhere. IGN even caps for Nintendo. So Nintendo fans can lean on IGN. Xbox fans can't lean on IGN. I came here to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help us gaming. We can't lean on Metro. We can't lean on Game Rant. We can't lean on you know what, damn it? We can't lean on Polygon. We can't lean on Kotaku. We can't lean on GameSpot. Where the hell is the Xbox gamer gonna go? Look,
dude, the Xbox YouTube channel don't even like Xbox. with Shaggy and them, whatever the name of that show is.
Oh Lord.
They like that. Y'all gotta stop, man. CMB. Y'all better stop waiting on them. They gotta die off, and a new breed has to come in. So CMB, sign us off.
Oh, oh man. Oh man, it's crazy. All this crazy stuff that's been happening this week.
Xbox Unlocked is the funniest damn thing. You know what I'm saying? It really is right.
Yep.
This shit is crazy, bro. It's crazy out here. Where do we go? I was gonna say this. The only champion I know standing tall all by himself out here. God bless him, is Tom Warren. What would we do without Tom Warren?
Yep.
Tommy,
got shut.
Man.
Tom
Even got
Warren's
shut
working
down.
overtime. He's all working. I'm over here. Look, man, listen. Abstract Gaming, once again, baby. Once again. Legal knows I got a PlayStation console, but we know where it really is at.
Pony bot.
Legal 100.
Pony bot alert. You need a siren. We got a pony bot on the panel. Pony bot in the chat.
Hey, don't be talking about my baby that bad. I love this baby. I've been talking to her bad like that. I mean, she beautiful.
Look, I'm gonna tell you something.
Pony bot alert.
You can't get. Look, it's 100. Lose 100. Listen, there's a lot of people, right? I say this all the time. There's a lot of people who grew up in the PlayStation era.
Man, somebody said God ain't Sony.
Right.
God. I'm just looking at the chat now.
Yeah.
God said God hates Sony.
Oh man. I'll say this.
Jim Ryan hates Sony too.
I'll repeat myself again on what I said earlier. I'm gonna say this again and again and again and again and again. The day they become critical with Sony,
that's it.
Is the day that they'll start getting better. They'll start doing it. Now, while they keep doing what they're doing, we're seeing a sinking ship just going down, 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 down. That's all we're seeing.
Don't worry, man. Apple will save them, or Amazon.
No, it's not. No. Wait. It's not. I'm not saying that nobody's gonna go out and save them. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that what's going on right now, concurrent, right? We're seeing all this stuff happening, and we don't see nobody asking questions. All we see is grabbing their PS5 as a shield, getting their
Why is that? Why is that, Lou?
Why is that? Because my God, they're just too damn hardcore fans. They're just not people that don't open their minds and fucking see what the hell is going on.
So what's going to happen as a result of that, Lou?
What's what?
What's going to happen as a result of that?
What's going to happen as a result of that? It's going to crash. It's going to burn. Here
comes the true moment. So, Lou, you're telling me that console sales ain't going to save it.
Nope.
Saying the PlayStation Portal sold out. You know, and I'm like, we got people out here saying.
Here's the thing about the PS Portal and the whole PS5 situation, because every time I see the sales, I ask that question a bunch of times. Which ones are users? Which ones are users? Which ones are scalpers? That's the question I keep asking.
What's the other question? And what's the other question, Lou?
What's the other question?
How many of them damn things did they put out to the public? No, we have no answer on that.
Nope. All we see is shit.
I thought PlayStation was the company for numbers. Why come we don't have that PlayStation Portal number?
Because of course, because they added up to the console number, so that way they can say, hey, we sold 50 million, 60 million, 180 million. They're adding it up all together.
And Lou, remember, and not just that, Lou, but they didn't put out as many as you think they did.
Oh, I bet you they didn't.
That's the other reason.
Because if they sold out, because like I said, Sony's real sneaky. They like to be real sneaky, really sneaky, really quick. I mean, seriously, how is that possible that you gotta add this up? You gotta add your PS Portal to your console. What are you not telling us? And again,
you gotta add the PlayStation Portal. You gotta add the PlayStation VR 2. You gotta add the PlayStation Slim. And you gotta add the original PlayStation 5.
Oh, you're talking about the 20 consoles they made?
Right. All of them. Go under the sale of the PlayStation 5. All of them.
Exactly. And yet, again, nobody's asking what's going on. Nobody asking what's going on with Sony. All they keep is protecting. Yeah, go ahead. Keep protecting them. I'm telling you, keep protecting them. What you're doing is
getting their money. They're busy with that gamers lawsuit. They're busy getting their money together for that. Isn't that right?
Hey,
gamers complaining about they're getting ripped off, and the Europeans and the French are suing them for 13 billion. All of this. Sony is in flames right now. What they need is therapy, and it's to focus on themselves. And those gamers definitely need to open their mouths and start picking on Sony a little bit more.
Not their mouths, their mind, because their mouth has been open for a long time, and their fingers have been tackling those cell phones like crazy. You know, with Twitter and stuff. They got to open their minds and realize what is happening. You got to wake up, guys. Wake up. Challenge the damn media. Challenge them, Sony. And not be afraid of challenging them, because why? The more you say they're doing good and behind the scenes they're not doing as good, the more you say that, they're going to keep believing that we have the fans still in our pockets.
We're going to win
right here.
We're going to win, Realist. We're gonna win, Spartan.
We have you right here. I mean, you guys are not leaving. You guys are not leaving the comfort zone. You guys are in this zone, and we still have you here. We still have you caught here. That's what we have. We have you caught here.
What's going to happen, Lou?
Damn.
You want to see a sad day in gaming? The sad day in gaming is when all them 4 wheels fall off of the PlayStation brand.
Wait, wow, 4 wheels.
Y'all gonna see
they're ready. What are you talking about? They're already running at the rims, man. They're already running at rims. I mean, I'm just waiting for one of the rims to fall off, for them just to go spinning around like crazy. I'm waiting for that to happen, man. I'm waiting for that.
Look at Talos. We're not believing this. Ponies are gonna be eating donuts in 2024. One game looks good on PlayStation 5. Look, 2024. 2023 was the engine getting started for Xbox. 2024 is just it's the Passover. The death. If you don't have an Xbox in 2024, it's gonna be a sad day for you.
Yep.
I got one thing to say about Microsoft. You finally have arrived. Your day is coming in 2024. Yep. No games made in 2024 is touching Xbox. Period. So Xbox fans, stay your course, buckle up, because you're going to get your day. Top Notch, what's good? WWF, Sony need a way out, tickets on sale. Facts. 2024 is going to be an onslaught. We came here to tell you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help us gaming. There ain't no console sale to sell you no more, because Sony and the media is lying to you. You are not in a console sale era no more. PlayStation fans, wake up. You are in a service plan era now. This is the era of service. Legal tells you the truth. Legal don't lie to you. I come to tell you the truth. So, PlayStation doing multi-plat, Lou. I thought Microsoft was last place. Microsoft ain't last place. I thought Xbox was last place. And Xbox is dog shit. So if Xbox is last place and dog shit, why is Sony looking like Xbox out here, Lou? What's this multi-plat stuff you got going on?
So what you're telling me, that they're pretty much copying the model of what's going on with the Xbox? Are they trying to figure it out the same way? Because here's the thing, though, and this is what people don't understand and what's happening. You said it before. Nobody likes changes, but Microsoft is changing the gaming how it is. They are changing it. They are changing it. And Sony PlayStation is behind all these changes. They are behind, and now they're trying to play catch up. They're trying to play catch up. But the question is, are you going to be late for the catch up? Are you guys going to be there? Are you guys going to be on time? Microsoft has been way ahead of you guys right now, we mentioned Game Pass on being everywhere because that's what Microsoft is aiming at. Microsoft is working for Game Pass to grow because I mentioned this before and I'll repeat it again. People keep looking at console sales for Microsoft like, oh, the hardware didn't do that good. I'll say this again. I'm an investor. I invested money in Microsoft on Xbox. Oh, Microsoft comes to me and says, hey, we sold 1 billion consoles. And I asked as an investor, how much did we make? Microsoft's going to say, jack shit. And I'm going to say, then why the hell did I kill it so 1 billion consoles? Now we go to the service. They say, hey, we did 2 billion. They got 2 billion subscribers on Game Pass. How much did we make? This is how much we made. Oh, you see, now I'm liking this number. So this is why I ask again and again, we need those Game Pass numbers out. Because Microsoft, I know you are promoting Game Pass. I know what you all are going with Game Pass. That is the future. We see it. We believe it. Give it to us. Give us the Xbox Game Pass numbers. Give it to us. We want that so we can talk about it. That's what we want. That's what we want, and that's the truth. We want that. Give it to us so we can talk about it with pride, talk about it with joy, and that way you can market yourself out there. Because again, because this is the funny thing, and this is truth. What do we Xbox fans look every month for? Do we look for Xbox console sales? Do we?
Right.
Do we look for that?
Real. Come on with it, Lou. Let's just be honest right now.
I mean, do we look for that? No. What do we look for every single month on Twitter, everywhere? What do we look? What Game Pass is going to give us. That's what we look for. That's what we see. When we see that beautiful Game Pass shine on Twitter, says, oh, these other games are coming out this month. What?
Lou, can I say something real quick?
Damn.
This is what bothers us, right? We're the echo chamber. I understand what Di-RRec Gaming is truly about.
Yep.
We are expressing things that we hear, that we see inside the Xbox community.
Yep.
Okay, so let's give a point to realists, right? What do we want them to do? What do we expect them to do? They're going to be doing this and they're going to be doing that. All right. If so, numbers don't matter, right? We shouldn't worry about numbers. Mm-hmm. But then we get numbers like this, Ashtray. Game Pass has sold to 25 million customers. So there's 25 subscribers on Game Pass. Why do we do that? Right? Now watch this, Lou. So we're okay with that, but we're not okay with console numbers? Look, what's wrong with saying everything? Now watch this.
I'm not saying no.
Watch this, Lou.
Okay, go ahead. All right.
Because I get it, right? Why not say everything? Okay, so everything gets knocked down too. Let's just say everything that I can possibly come up with, it gets knocked down, Lou. Right? So we're stuck with, okay, well, we're still okay with saying how many people subscribe to something, right? We're cool with that. Okay. So why the hell today? Look what happens, Lou. There's no update.
Nope.
There's nothing. So what does the media do, Lou?
They go
when we leave stuff out there. When we leave stuff out there to just be out there, right? The media waits. They wait. Now the media is going to act dumb. We know how they operate. So 2023 come up, they'll make an article. They be trying to compare. Well, PlayStation Plus killing it. The PlayStation Plus 47 million, Game Pass 25 million. And Ashtray, the last time we heard about 25 million was in 2021. Or late 2021. And we still ain't got a damn update on Game Pass.
Yep.
This is my problem. Once it gets out there, damn it, update it.
Exactly.
It's out there. Nobody seems to not have a problem with it being out there. Then update the damn thing.
Because
let us know if Game Pass is thriving or if it's sitting still. Because honestly, we really don't give two shits. But at the end of the day, it would help to know that Game Pass is making people happy. Nobody likes to buy something and don't expect it to be healthy. It's healthy. Why do we care?
Because here's the thing, though.
Lou, hold on, Lou.
Okay.
Lou, why do we care? Because, Lou, if one day we get news that Game Pass ain't doing too good and it has to shut down, that's going to make headlines.
Yep.
That's why we care.
Yeah.
Let it go negative and then come back and talk to me. So that's why we care. It's simple. It's simple. If we're going to talk about it if it was falling to shits, then why can't talk about it for doing good? What are we doing here? What kind of mind game are we playing here? All we're asking as Xbox fans, look, give us an identity, man. I get it. Well, why are you worrying about that? Because damn it, I'm buying it. I'm buying it. We're paying into it. Netflix, everybody else gives your numbers.
Yep.
Everybody.
I think because of the whole thing that's been going on with this whole FTC thing, I think they have not posted those numbers, but they have to do it soon. Because at the end of the day, as Xbox fans, we gotta have something to talk about because hey, in your hardware, I know what's going on, and hey, you told us back in the day, hardware sales, we're not looking at, how the Xbox sells. Okay, you guys told us about that. Now, here's the thing. What are you going to give us for us to talk on the positive thing? What are you going to give us? What? Because, okay, hardware sales, in order for you to push, okay, we know that this gen is not doing as bad as last gen. That's the truth. It's not doing as bad. But as people try to point it out, like, oh, it's doing horrible. It's not doing as bad, right? It's not doing as bad. But give us something to talk about. Give us something to say, hey, guys, all right. Oh, hardware sales are down. Okay. Game Pass, 40 million? Look at this. We got 40 million people subscribed to this Game Pass thing. What's going on? And when you start saying that and the media starts picking that up and people log in to look for information, because
they can't help it.
They can't help it because they got to talk about it. They got to talk about it. They got to bring it up. They got to show it. They got to show it. They got to put those tags on there. They got to show all that stuff. And now, because I see my brother, Talos, the man with the races, I want to see more on Fable. Xbox has been showing us games. Man, that's fantastic. When that narrative about Xbox has no games, now they're showing us games. Now, this is what does the fanboys talk about? Oh, when is it going to come out? Oh, it's not going to come out this generation. It's not going to come out. That's what they do. But when you go around and you say, but what about your roadmap? How is it looking? Where's your roadmap at? Like, oh, we got third party, we got this, we got that. No. I'm talking about first party. They keep bringing the third party, but I'm talking about first party. Tell me the first party was the roadmap. So basically, you guys have no games. No, but we got third party. No. You all said Xbox didn't have games, right? Didn't have any first party games. Now you're trying to change that narrative. Now you're trying to change that. Now you're trying to change the narrative because you got third party coming day one on your exclusive to your console. You're trying to grab that. No. I'm talking about your first party studios. Tell me, what is your first party studios doing? Because Xbox first party studios, we know what they're doing. We know what they're working. So you can't say they got no games. Oh, but it was a trailer. It's a game that's going to be released. When? I don't know, but it's going to be released. It's happening. They're working on it. It's going to be released. But where is what you guys are doing? What's going on? I mean, seriously. They want to come back and always argue, right? Okay, we see the games, right? We see the games. Now give us the number we want to see because you don't want to give us hardware sales. All right, I get it. Give me the number for the service so we can talk about how this thing that these fanboys keep on saying doesn't make any money. It's not doing good. It's horrible. It's $1. It's 50 cents. It's 25 cents. No. Give me that number that I want. I want that damn number that tells me, hey, Game Pass is doing great. Game Pass is growing. Like I said, probably the whole FTC issue, this whole thing that's been going on, they're probably not giving it out, but they got to give us something soon so we can talk about it. So when people go on, type in best gaming console, what's going on, what's the best service, anything they want to type in, they can see that Game Pass is actually doing great, and they can say, oh, let me take a look at this. Let's see what's going on with Game Pass. Why is Game Pass at this much subscribers? Right. What's going on over here? This is interesting. Oh, Wait, let me check the PlayStation, the PSN. Oh, PSN is down. It's down this much. Well, what's happening in PSN? Then they see the catalog
You
of
give
Game
people
Pass.
an option to look at things. That's
exactly.
Right.
You got to give that option to people.
Right. If I see PlayStation Plus only hits 47 million, it drops down, it goes back up. 47. I told people, I showed people, do you know how many times PlayStation Plus has hit 47 million?
Yep.
It hit 47 million in 2020.
Yep.
So PlayStation Plus ain't going above 47 million. Sony knows it has hit a plateau. That's it.
Yeah, it did. They did.
They're not gaining no more subscribers.
And that's another one that nobody talks about. Nobody asks.
Nobody talks about that.
Nobody talks about, and nobody asks Sony. They up the price, and nobody asks, okay, you up the price, what are you gonna give us? Nobody asks that question to Sony. They don't ask it. They don't sit down and ask that question. Okay, you're gonna up the price. What are you gonna give me if you're upping the price?
And that's right. Look,
what are you gonna deliver for me? What are you gonna give for me to go pay that damn plus that I want to pay for? Shit.
Look what Sony says.
But if Microsoft goes up and they put the price higher, everybody's gonna start asking.
Yeah,
everybody's gonna go in and ask Microsoft, you're gonna put up the price. Okay, what are you gonna give us? What are you gonna give us? I mean, listen, with Game Pass, right? Game Pass has changed the narrative so beyond it's crazy. It's changed the narrative. First Game Pass, when it came out, they said we're gonna bring our own IP day one into Game Pass. Now we got third-party day one into Game Pass. Now we got that going on with Game Pass. So, like I said, look at us right here. We're talking about this. We are here talking about this. Now, where is the media talking about all this stuff I'm talking about? Where is the media saying, hey, Game Pass brings you day one games, right? They give you day one games on first party and also some day one games on third party. Where is that? Where is that at? I mean, come on, guys. We need Microsoft to promote this sucker like how it's supposed to do. They gotta promote it. They gotta promote it like crazy.
Look what Sotness says. And the PlayStation Plus can't be on anything else. He's right.
And that's another thing. Game Pass is supposed to be everywhere. We gotta promote this sucker. And like I said before, what do we Xbox gamers look for every month? Do we look for console sales? No, we don't look for that. Do we look for game announcements? Yeah, we do. We love to hear game announcements. That's awesome. But what is the main thing we look at every month, every single time? Is what Game Pass is going to give us every single month. That's what we look for. Oh, my God, this is coming up for Game Pass. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That's what's out there. So, Xbox, whenever you can, after you go buy all this FTC crap and all that stuff, seriously, post those numbers. Don't be afraid to show them. It could be 30. It could be 40. And if you said in Brazil, Mr. Phil Spencer, which WDly, if you said in Brazil that has been profitable and that you guys spent this whole much money to bring these games on there, and we see, because that's another thing, we see devs go out there and talk about Game Pass in such a positive way that the media is not grabbing that either. We don't see media grabbing what the developers on Liza P said on how well it did because of Game Pass. We don't see them grabbing that. Why? Because they don't want to grab it because it's going to give what? What is it going to give, Leo? What's that positives going to give?
Right.
Love to Xbox.
That's it.
Love to Xbox. They don't want to grab that. And that's sad. Look at Call of Duty. Worst Call of Duty ever made. 4 hours.
What is it on PlayStation? Number 2, number 1, number 2, number 1, number 2, number 1.
Look where it is. It's up there in PlayStation, right? It's the worst one, but people are buying it. The Call of Duty came out and posted this to say, hey, man, we got this much players. This game has been this game has done awesome. It's done better than this one. Look where it is right now. The guys from Activision Blizzard posted this. Did the media say something? No. What did they do? They just went over there and tried to go get something with Sony. Same thing. I was laughing at this because, man, like I said, Sony pretty sneaky. I love how sneaky they are. They are pretty sneaky. I love how they are. Where is the Gran Turismo numbers? We don't see no damn Gran Turismo 7 numbers. They haven't posted it yet. They haven't posted it. I looked for it, and officially, they have not posted anything yet. What did they do? They said, hey, digital fund. Can you do us a favor? Since we got a game that's been released for a year, why don't we compare it to Forza Motorsport and let's say, hey, which one looks better? Let's do this. After they showed that game, what happened the next day? We see VGC go out there with an article saying, hey, we still don't have the numbers from PlayStation with Gran Turismo 7, but I heard they sold well. What? So this is how you're going to promote it? I'm telling you, media, it's each and every day, you know, I sit down and I read these news, and I just feel sad when Xbox goes out there and says something positive, or a company goes out there and says something positive, like the devs from Liza P said, thanks to Game Pass, we did well. Where are you, media, talking about this? This is stuff that gotta go out. Microsoft needs to promote this shit.
You said something that's crazy, because we find out all the money that they're not making. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart was just a catastrophe, bro. Like,
oh my God.
These games are costing a lot. That's another truth that they're waking up to. I don't know how many times I've been telling them this. Listen, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what you're going to do. I don't know if they can afford moving really forward. They're going to have to figure out how to garnish some money somewhere. Garnish. I don't know how they're going to get some money and bundle it up some kind of way. Spider-Man is happening to be bundled. It has to be bundled. Marvel's got to make some money. We found out that even Spider-Man 2, 50% of the audience bought the game. The other 50 was by way of share. So if you were playing Spider-Man, they hadn't even bought the game. They were just using it off their friend's account, you know, off their friend's feature. But at the end of the day, right? Sony knows that Microsoft making Xbox more accessible to gamers is where it's at. They know.
Yep. I know that.
The thing is, Sony cannot lose the perspective power with their fan base. If they lose their perspective power with their fan base, that's it for them.
Yep.
But what's happening, Lou? The truth is coming. See, you can only keep slamming doors in the truth so much to where the doors run out, and eventually the truth catch up. So what's happening is the truth is catching up. Nothing matters. Nothing's mattering. The sales don't matter. Nothing matters. Now we know that all along, Lou, PlayStation wants to put their brand on as many devices. Look at that shit. It literally instantly became Xbox.
Oh wow. That's weird. I mean, wasn't PlayStation doing so well? Weren't they doing so nice? Weren't they doing this stuff? I mean, I've had this argument so many times about how PlayStation needs to put their games they want on PC. They need to do that.
We've been saying it.
I've been saying it for such a long time. You don't know how many times I've had that argument. No. We are PlayStation gamers. We go first. Now, here's the thing, though. Are you really, and this is my question, are you really a PlayStation fan? Are you really that much of a fan? I mean, seriously, are you really that much of a fan that the company has to go out and say, okay, I have to put my games on PC because, hey, we need to reach out for more people to buy our games? Really? For Spider-Man, 50% bought it and the other 50% were game sharing? What the hell? I mean, so all this narrative talk, all this stuff all this narrative talk you guys were saying, oh, Sony has the best games, best quality games, best everything, but you guys don't buy their games. You guys don't. You don't buy their games. Probably like the first 4 or 5 million people buy it, but in those first 5 million people buy it, the other half, what are they doing? They're game sharing. They're not buying it.
Years.
They're not buying it.
Finally been vindicated, Lou.
They've been saying that we are cheap. They've been saying that we are broke because we have Game Pass. We have this. Man, you guys want the same damn thing. You guys want it because if you guys have it, you would have been trolling us like crazy. If Sony did the same thing Microsoft did, You'll be trolling us like crazy.
You
wouldn't shut up about it.
Yeah.
You wouldn't shut up about it. And that's the truth. So instead of going out there and bitching at Xbox, why don't you go out there and bitch at Sony? And why hasn't Sony done it? Because they need to do it. Because Sony wants to be just like Nintendo. They want their games to be like that. All these quality games. They look wonderful. Quality. You mentioned the damn word quality. Yet the games come out. I'm like, okay. All right. Oh, there's a bug here. It crashes. This is happening. I remember when Demon's Souls came out, a couple of PlayStations got locked. Same thing with the Call of Duty was locked in the PlayStation 5s and some Xbox consoles. I mean, seriously, guys, you talking to me about quality? Quality. What's your quality? Tell me, what is a quality game? What is a quality game? For me, a quality game is a game that doesn't have to be perfect, but it's 95% perfect. You guys are releasing games that are 70 to 60% perfect right now. Just look at that damn Spider-Man 2 game. Insomniac. I mean, can I talk bad about Insomniac? Can I sit here and say Insomniac are bad developers? No, they're not. They're actually great fucking developers. They are. And I have to say this way. They do know how to work their games. They know how to work it. They do. Was this game pushed? Yes. For me, I believe it was pushed. Because even that, like, look, the other day, they even posted something that say, oh, New Game Plus will be added later on. I mean, what's up with you guys releasing these games like this? Were you guys pushed? Were you guys like crazy? Now, and then we're seeing that they've been asking that they're going to have to start getting people out of there too. They're going to have to, for what? Didn't the game sell well? Didn't the game do so well? Why do they have to fire people? Isn't Sony doing so well? What are they cleaning house? That is a question that I'm asking. And a lot of us are asking.
Yeah.
Their narratives each day are dying on their side. They're running out of excuses. And right now they only have one thing and one thing only, and that is console sales. That's the only thing they're having. That's the only thing to say, hey, we are winning. And like I said, media and fanboys, if you guys don't start being critical, like you are the Xbox, like you are the Microsoft, you guys don't start being critical of Sony and PlayStation, it's going to be sad for you when that thing crumbles down, because you know what are we going to do? All of us are going to point fingers and say, hey, didn't you say it was well? Didn't you say it was positive? Right. Didn't you say it was doing fantastic? What the hell happened?
That's it.
What happened? What happened? And that's the thing, media. We're going to start talking to you about that. And it will happen soon. I'm sorry. It's just going to happen because look at what we're seeing. I mean, this leak, I feel bad for Insomniac. Yes, of course. I will never want Insomniac, to get the personal information out. Heck no, I don't want that for those developers. I don't want their game to come out, especially since they're working really hard on it. I never would have wanted that for them. But this leak has showed us the truth of what's going behind the scenes. And that's something that, hey, we've been talking about it. We've been bringing it. And I've been told so many times on channels that Sony will be fine.
Yeah.
I've been told so many times, but hey, are they fine?
You right.
Are they fine? I mean, seriously, I'm asking,
every time, bro.
Are they fine? Is there okay, now here comes the best part. Is there an Xbox tax?
Right.
Now there's an Xbox tax? Now y'all seeing it? So I had to take a leak for y'all to open your eyes when we've been talking about this for months. We've been bringing it for months. Destin, my man, right? My man, Destin. What happened to you in IGN? I mean, you even put a face when they said something to you right there on that panel where you were sitting with, right? You put a face, you're like, what? So you're now seeing this because it was pointed out to you, but instead of you saying that it's ridiculous, it's crazy and everything, why don't you sit down and do your research and ask the community, hey, I keep hearing this Xbox tax thing. Please come over here, guys. I want to see if it's real. Show me. Let's talk about this. That's the question you should have asked instead of calling us ridiculous, instead of calling the fans crazy. Because at the end of the day, that's what you did, man. I'm sorry, but there's no pretty way to paint it. I mean, like I said, when this whole Destin subject came up, no matter how we sound, we can't add rainbows, we can't add colors, we can't add anything. We gotta be honest about this. It's gonna sound negative. It will never be positive. So yeah, all these people out here talking there was an Xbox tax. Now they're saying, because they're trying to use the term Xbox bias. Guys, I don't care what the term is. I just know that there is something going on with Xbox in the media. That's the whole truth. That's what we gotta believe. There is something going on, and we are seeing it. It's clear as perfect. I mean, it's clear out there. And when you got IGN hopping onto it, when you got Paul Tess, we got all these guys saying this thing don't exist. Really? Okay, can you explain me this? Can you explain me that? Can you explain why is Metro UK writing an article saying that RoboCop is better than Call of Duty? What? Why? Why? Explain that to me. Why? Because Call of Duty now belongs to Microsoft. Now you want to say RoboCop is better? Two different games. Seriously, it's gonna say it's better. What? I mean, come on, guys. Let's be honest. Like I said, you're not gonna be critical to it. Watch it when it falls down. You're gonna be right there saying, "Hey, you said it was well. What's going on? You said it was fine. What's going on?"
So, what do you think about Xbox in 2024, y'all? The last subject of the night, baby. Xbox 2024 is gonna be TK.
Oh, ammo crashed. He says it's gonna be TKO. I believe it's gonna be TKO, man. I believe it. I believe
Super TKO, man.
Super TKO. I mean, they're gonna do fabulous. They're gonna do crazy, and man, they're going to bring it. And I think Sony came in here and took took the fam out. Sony came in and said, "Oh, we're talking bad. He's talking bad about us. Let's take the fam out." No, I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. Just to add some sauce in here. But yeah, seriously, it's gonna be TKO. 2024, Xbox is gonna dominate with their games, and like I said, they gotta start posting those numbers. They gotta start showing us so we can go out there and talk positive about Xbox and show the media that there is positive news about the damn Xbox. Because seriously, we gotta show them. We gotta show the media. We gotta show all these channels that there is positive stuff to talk about. That's my belief. How about you guys?
It's all day there. It's always positive. The only thing is, I think there's a little bit of sourness from the media as well. They've been refrained from giving those review codes to review games coming out. They already know their true colors. The only thing is this: don't be sitting there and throw shade and negativity towards another platform due to clout and getting number and engagement, right?
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, here's the thing, and I mentioned this before. If you go on social media or anywhere and do what you got to do, because I know, because here's the thing, and I said this before. There was this one guy from IGN. He said, I think it's Stapleton, Dan Stapleton.
Yeah, that Dan guy, he's a weirdo, man.
Oh my God, Dan Stapleton was saying that there will be war if Starfield, or there's gonna be something like I don't remember what he said, but I know it was a harsh thing he said about Starfield, right? That if it's gonna be exclusive, it's gonna be bad, right? Pretty much. But then he comes out after he writes that tweet, he comes out and says, for the PlayStation players. He said that. Here's the thing though, if you're gonna say something, right, you better be ready, because it's gonna come and bite you back in the ass. And that's what happened. It came back and bit him. It came back and bit him. Same thing with Destin. Destin said what he said. Look what happened. Right on the GM panel, it came back and bit him. But yeah, let's keep on going. Oh, Realist left. Oh, but anyways, Rhea and you are here. Yes. Di-RRec gave me. Let's go. Let's keep on going till our fam is back. But yes,
packs, man. Everything Xbox does is a world of wrong for everybody.
Yep.
We're just so jealous. It's the poison. It's the finale. It's the grand finale for them. It's the Activision Blizzard King Deal slapped them right across the face and said, nope, it's still going through. The amount of toxic negative energy that they spent towards the whole entire 22, 24 months that Microsoft was going through as well too. It was just hurting so bad. And as soon as that went through, everything that they've defended just fell apart right in front of their eyes. The house of Sony was reshaping. The Portal wasn't as good as it should have been. They thought they could go in the coons of the Sahara deserts and play with that little console there on some Starlink based Wi-Fi. Yeah, it's just not doing good right now. They shot themselves in the foot. They thought they could leverage from one of the hottest games in the world, Call of Duty, use that and spend it on everything that they need to spend it on and profit from the consoles. And those consoles aren't doing too good right now too. They're underpowered and they cost a lot. And they don't even fix it for the gamers no more. They're like, hey, it's broken. Give us $300 and we'll give you a refurbished one, right?
Damn.
They don't fix it no more. Yeah, they've got long ways to go right now from now to another 10 years. Good luck. That's where Sony is. They've set themselves back from the Stone Ages, you know?
Yep.
That's how far back they are.
It's crazy.
What happened to the PSVR 2? Flopped.
Yeah, nobody talks about that either. It's amazing that nobody talks about that, because here's another one, right? I'm gonna pitch this one with heat right now, right? Bungie. You remember the whole Bungie buy, right? Now I'm gonna talk to you as an investor, right? If a big company like Microsoft right now, with all the money in the world, we know they have all the money in the world because, hey, why not? They're $1 trillion company. Went to Bungie, sat down and talked to them to buy them, and then Microsoft said, you know, they said, no. What I'm seeing is it's not convenient for us. And let me tell you something, Spartan. We know this is a fact. We know Phil Spencer is a big Destiny player. He is. He's a big Destiny player. He is. I've seen him online playing Destiny a lot. Now he's playing Diablo more, but I've seen him online playing Destiny. He is a big Destiny player. He loves it. If you see a company like this say, nope, we're not going to deal with you, and now you see how desperate Sony went over there and buys Bungie, right? It was a desperate buy. We know that. That was a desperate buy. That was a desperate buy because they got Activision Blizz and said, oh, we got Bungie. They said, oh, Bungie, is good. It's better than the whole Activision Blizz deal. Remember they said all that crap? Remember that?
Yes, it's worth more than $69 billion. Yeah, you bought Bungie and destroyed Bungie in front of everyone.
Exactly.
Everything that they touch destroyed right now. They don't know how to restructure. They don't know how to put anything in place. Their game plan is weak. All of this happened out of nowhere for them. Imagine that deal not going through.
Damn.
Jimmy would have still been right there. Gas games would have come out still strong. Those Last of Us, everything would have come out.
Oh, they would have come out freaking amazing. Well, like I said,
they're broken. Like you said, they have to go and confront Sony. Like, hey, we're suing you. You're doing this to us. Like, what are you gonna do to make it better?
Exactly. And like I said, media has to do that. Media has to do that. Not only media, the fans have to do that. They gotta open their heads and tackle that problem now. Because if they don't, like I said, it's gonna sink, and we're gonna start asking questions. Wait, what happened? Because I want to tell you something, right? And either way, they're never going to change how they think. They're never. Like, for example, if Sony starts going down and let's say Apple or Google or anybody comes up and buys them, they're going to freaking pounce and they're going to freaking cheer. They're going to freaking, yeah, that was good. It was a great buy. Sony did well by selling and everything. Oh, that's fantastic, right?
But at the end, killed PSVR 2. All that budget killed the AAA gaming is going to AA, AAA budget gaming. it's cut. That's why you see what they mean $150 games. They're gonna give you one game in 3 pieces. Enjoy that.
Three
that's
games. That's something that I was amazed with. I mean, I read that
one game in 3 pieces. I'm like, bro, send me that game. God. Send me that game, and then those pieces, ship it later, then charge me later for them. You know,
exactly.
They want me to buy it now to enjoy it later. And that's just a disgusting practice that I've never seen. I don't know. Sorry, but you don't do that. Gaming is you pay to play, and then you play on the go. They're like, hey, yeah, can you give us an extra $100 here so we could sit on it and go on our vacations and come back and give you some later on while you play this.
I want to ask you this question. I want to ask the chat. Let's get this chat rolling. Y'all been a little bit quiet. Let's get it rolling. Let's get it rolling. Do you agree with 3-piece games? Like, for example, I like Final Fantasy. But when I heard that Final Fantasy VII was coming one part now, one part later, and then another part, it didn't tell me, okay, let me go buy it. Why? Because I'd rather wait for all the games to come out. When they come out, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and buy it. That would be, for me, that would be the buy. That would be the buy right there. Let me get all 3 games so I can play through it, so I don't have to, like, oh, I beat this now, and it's the same game. I have to wait. How long was it? Final Fantasy 17 came out? I mean, 7. I mean, how long was it? It was a while. 7. Yeah, it was a while ago. It was a while ago, right?
Yeah, that was a while ago. Like that first landed on the PlayStation, like the remake or
the remake. We're talking about the remake. The remake, yeah.
That was a year ago or so.
No, that was more, man. That was more.
A couple years, man.
That was released in 2020. That was 3 years ago, right? So I have to wait 4 years to play the second part, right? Then I gotta wait a couple years for that. So let's say they do that. Sony does this, right? They start posting these games, one now, one later, one this. So what are you going to do? Are you going to sit there and buy this game now, then wait a couple of years, buy the other one, or are you just going to wait till it releases full? What would you rather do?
I would buy the game in full, man. I'm not going to wait there for 3 pieces. I might not even be here tomorrow, right?
Exactly. That's the damn
you take $150 of my money, God forbid, I get stung by some wasp that hit me and I can't breathe no more. I'm in the hospital. What happened to my money? Like, exactly. How am I supposed to do it, right? It's like, hey, do it like a good old days. Like, when you drop a game, make sure when you drop it, the quality is there, and you market the shit out of it, and you let us enjoy it, and you build hype around. Remember how they used to have the midnight lineups, and it would be crazy for a Halo game come out, Halo 2?
I do not know about the midnight highlights because I think it was something for you guys over there. But here in Dominican, that didn't exist. So.
You guys didn't have the midnights, huh?
No, we didn't.
We were out there fighting the lineups, and they would come out with costumes and everything, kill it. They don't have that no more. They don't have that the culture and the collaboration like they used to have. They don't have that no more, and we have this generation out here, and it'd be amazing to be showing it off to them. Hats off to Microsoft throwing that big commercial on that Vegas Sphere. That's huge.
That was awesome. Not only that, we saw Starfield on basketball courts. We saw Starfield on trains. We saw Starfield everywhere. I mean, that's what we want. We want that. And let me tell you something. Why did it get 13 million players? Why did it get it?
People love that game. They
love it.
They love it. And the marketing out here in Canada, it's amazing. Right now, just like America, from what I heard, Verizon got the Xbox Game Pass, right?
Mm-hmm.
In Canada, our carriers or internet carriers, you bundle with 2 years, they give you free 2 years Xbox Game Pass right off the bat.
That's
you
crazy.
Get to enjoy it. Any students or anybody, you want a Series S or your Series X, you just bundle up with your internet and you get it for 24 months. And you keep the Series S and Series X at the end of the day, and you enjoy your 24 months of Game Pass. Not one word of Sony doing that here for any other fans whatsoever. Yep. They just want that money from the console, and that's it, and just shaft you right there and then.
And man, like I said, That's what we want from Microsoft. I want that marketing. And like I said, why did it get to 2 million players? Because of that damn marketing. Look how that game was marketed. It was beautiful. It was fabulous. They did such an awesome job with it. Hi-Fi Rush came out, right? You guys shadow dropped it, but after you shadow dropped it, start marketing that sucker. That was a good game. I mean, IGN in Japan gave it a 10. They found it amazing. Because, yeah, guys, guess what? There is other places in the world that IGN does know how to rate their games. That's unbelievable. Can you believe that? In Japan, they give it a 10. In Japan, they give it a 10.
They appreciate it. Out here, there's no appreciation from what is these clown shows sitting there on Twitter all day. And they gotta fire a lot of people from the GameSpot, from IGN, from Kotaku. Those are really bad for the company image because they know it. They're getting called out on a social media platform where billions of people are, whereas they only get clickbaits on their platform and be like, oh, okay, those are our type of people. We know it's the Sony fans. They're coming in. We're getting paid. They're getting paid off their clicks. The Sony fan with the toxic ones, and they're making money off that, and they love it, and they leverage off it too.
Yeah, and that's sad, man. That's sad that's happening, man. Because seriously, why talk negative? Why don't we talk positive? Because hey, look, if we sit down and we say, okay, what are the positive changes that Xbox has done, right? What are positive changes that Xbox has done?
Be positive as a reviewer. Even though if it's be like, hey man, like if I was me, IGN be like, hey, this Starfield is a masterpiece. You better go get yourself an Xbox and douse yourself in this for as long as you can. Whatever device you have it on, you don't even have to get it. I would just emphasize Game Pass. Go get your PCs. Go get your whatever you want to play on and enjoy. This is one game that you don't want to miss. We're supposed to be marketing and being a positive influence for that company, as well as other companies too, to make it right. The culture, the spirit. Now it's all toxic. Now it's like, okay, we can't have that on our consoles. We've got a problem. Those bugs they're soon to go. 2024, all of these little fanboys that you're all hearing right now crying, it's over with. They're all buying an Xbox. From what I saw on TV, that tech guy that he bought a Series X and he was flaunting it. It's like F you, Sony. He had enough of himself too. Every one of them had enough. They're caught up in the lies, and they're being called out at the same time. And they're sitting.
Yo, I'm back, baby. That storm can't stop the new legal. Di-RRec Gaming is still here, baby. Lewis Park 117 held it down. Yo, realism still in here, baby. What's up, baby?
Oh man, I would have bought to jump off my chair and run. I was like, "What the hell?" Something came in and try to give me a heart attack.
All these people.
Man. Oh, man, a lightning bolt. I don't know
Welcome back.
Man. Power
welcome back, man. Welcome back. But yeah,
that was Russia hacking in.
Y'all did it, man. Listen, y'all.
That was Sony. That was Sony coming in here because we were talking about let's get this man out of here. Take him down, man. Get him out of here, man.
No, man. I want to thank y'all, man. Keep going, man. Y'all did it. No, I agree with everything y'all said. I think y'all did it. So you guys take the channel out. Spartan, I'll let you have the final words. I'm just gonna be here, Lou. Realist is
No, we go. Y'all know me. Thank you all for having me. You could catch me on Di-RRec Gaming right here on this platform. Thank you all for coming out. Thank you.
No, Spartan, you gonna do the ending. Lou, you go first. Spartan, you gonna do the ending. You gonna do Di-RRec Gaming's ending. I'm gonna let Lou sign himself out. Realist already left. His battery went out. The been rolling on for 4 hours. Facts. We've been here, yo. It's slow cooking.
Yeah, we've been here for 4 hours.
This is the end show. Damn. So we did it. Yo, Lou, let them know where they can find you at. Shouts to Xbox International Podcast.
Thanks, man.
Spoon Legal is going to join you over there, man, with your comrades. I can't wait, bro.
Thanks, man. You can find me, man, because hey, yeah, it's 3 a.m. We gotta go off, man. Because if not, man, we can keep on talking all night. Because we were actually getting in a hot topic here. We're talking about Bungie and all that stuff. It was getting we were cooking real fine, but hey, you gotta go to bed, guys. I love you all. Chat, you guys are awesome and fantastic. I love you all to death. You kept it rocking and rolling. You guys are awesome. Where can you find the crazy? You can find me on Twitter, Crazy Louis Gaming, where I do good morning videos and do all sorts of crazy stuff. Wednesdays at the Xbox International Podcast at 7 p.m. ET with Sour Blow, Silent Cypher, and the Big Plume, and Anime and Beyond with On Point for Gamers with C Money, Doodle, and Madman on Fridays. Depends on the time. And last but not least, on Mondays over the Double Barrel Gaming YouTube channel, 12 p.m.-ish at the Xbox Lunch Break Special. That's where you can find the crazy one. And legal, loads of fun. Great show for the end of the year, man. We had loads of fun. Thank you, man. Always fun hanging out with you, brother. And Spartan, YouTube, man, like I said, it was great meeting you, man. It's awesome just sitting here and chatting.
Honor.
Fantastic.
Do it, Spartan. You got to do it for me, baby.
Thank you all for coming out. Shout outs to New Legal and Di-RRec Gaming. Shout outs to Crazy Louis Gaming. Shout outs to the Realist, to the panel, chit chat. Everybody have a happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year's. Feliz Navidad. We love you all. Until next time.
All right. Until next time. Happy holidays, guys. Merry Christmas.
Xbox all day, baby. Let's go. We out of here. Good job, y'all. Appreciate y'all for holding it down. I'm out of here. Peace.